Wait. That was close.
I'm gonna be just a second.
Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom so bad, you guys. It cannot wait. I will be right back. Yep, totally, Striker.
We got the book back from someone who robbed it. hero.
Yep.
Well done, you.
Yep.
Oh, Danny, you didn't see this because I've been wearing a hat all day. Bam. Got my new pomade.
Hold on, face me. Not bad.
Alright. It's better than not bad, alright?
Not bad.
That's all right.
Eh.
Olivia, you complimented it yesterday.
No proof.
What the fuck? Wanna go inside?
Yeah, maybe.
That would be the time.
Not sure. It's possible.
What? There's somebody I can't hear?
Sloan?
If someone's asking, I can't hear anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
couldn't either.
hear anything either.
Mm.
Sonny, say it again.
I was asking if anybody else has been up here.
2 mimicals, but otherwise that's it.
2?
2 of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Oh, they're
They-
fucking
Oh.
reproduced.
God.
Yeah, well, one of them's a cougar and one of them's a deer. It's all right.
Ooh.
Cougar!
Yeah. There's no trouble with them at all. They come up on that mountain, they have a look at me, I look at them, they look at me, I wave, they awkwardly leave, you know.
2 mimicals.
Okay. So, I was asking Society if this is the best place for Oliver. It's cold. It's very remote, obviously, but
Mimical, it's like
I
a
don't know.
Baba
Feels like,
Yaga. How do you explain the mimical?
you could do with something better.
It's a Russian woman that
For
wears
my
a
money,
giant
man.
deer head.
Yeah, for my money it is, but if you have a better alternative.
And she just roams the
I'm sure we
mountains.
can think of something.
Hi, Carms.
Nothing comes to mind now, but I'll let you know if I think of something.
I was proposing Guama, but might not be for the best.
I wouldn't move him to Guarma.
How the fuck are you gonna get him to Guarma? Isn't it blockaded or some shit?
Nope. Port's open.
$400 a ticket.
$400 a ticket.
We're not going to Guama.
And $100.
We're not going to Gorma.
Well, your tone on that changed really fucking quick.
So it's a 500 round trip to fucking
Yes.
Guarma?
And I don't have any medical supplies over there, and if anything happens, I can't get extra supplies, and
And once you're there,
yeah.
how are you gonna get $400 to go back?
No, it's $100
No, it's
back.
100 to go back.
Okay. Well, that's a little better, but still.
It's still a lot.
Still.
Pretty expensive, yeah.
I mean, you can buy both tickets at the
I mean,
dock in
surely there's
Ansburg, but
Corners you could work there as well, right?
good lord.
I mean, anything's a corner if you really want it to be, Carlo.
Exactly. You just find a nice tree or something.
Exactly.
For
Well,
right
you-
now, I think this is the best. It's not so bad up here. The fairness there is pretty good. I feel like he's all right here, but if you have a better option, we can look into that.
Wait, what immaculate?
You're the doctor. I'm just saying. You know, maybe the cold, freezing, fucking, biting cold ain't the best for him, but then, you know, whatever. You went to Oxford.
I did go to Oxford, yeah. And luckily, I can make a fire and keep a furnace going, so it's not too cold inside.
All right. Fair enough. You two with the fucking the bandanas over your face. Is that because of the cold too?
For me, yeah, I think Sloan's. I think that's a new look.
Yeah, okay, no.
Okay,
I-
so
it's
it's
cold
Oh.
up here, but
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about, alright?
Leah's got a whole situation. I don't know what that is.
A whole situation.
Holy shit.
Listen, you gotta be prepared for everything, alright? When you don't want
being
people to
robbed.
see your face, you don't want people to see your face. Listen, I got a big nose and I got distinctive features. I gotta have it all, alright?
You're
Yeah, tell
not
me about
wrong.
it.
You're not wrong.
I have it too. I have the same thing.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. Alright?
Group 2 solidarity.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
too fucking tight on my face. Hey, can't see through those eye holes, too.
Yeah, fucking eye holes, huh? You gotta make them bigger.
peepers.
Who the fuck made them anyway? Anyway. Listen,
You think that's all the holes are for? Just for looking through? Or?
Okay.
my lord.
Alright, nope, we're
For
not
fuck's
going. Nope.
sake.
Right.
I told you
Yeah,
I
Nope,
was gonna-
Carlo, not going there.
Right.
Right.
Where the fuck did you go, by the way? We lost you somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I fell off on my horse and hit my head for a second.
Hmm.
I was surprised actually. I made it up here before you guys.
So were we, yeah.
And we did stop on the way, because we run into each other and there was guns pointed and such.
That is true.
All right, well, listen, aside from being here for all the... Sloan, do you got a minute?
Sure, yeah.
Right over here.
Sonny, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Just,
Been away for a few days.
yeah, I know. Real sorry about what happened.
Oh, yeah, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Apparently, lots happened in between, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, and speaking of Gorma earlier, I got a word from Summers, I guess, that they had information that Blasters had gone there, and that's where he's at right now.
Guarma.
Mhm.
Blasters went to Guarma.
Yeah. That could be old information.
When did you get that from Summers?
Was that last night? I believe. Ran into him at the telegram office.
Interesting. Okay.
He wanted me to pass along a proposition. I don't know if Cesare spoke to you about it or not. Regarding blasters.
No, he hasn't mentioned that to me.
He offered to do something about blasters.
In exchange for?
Money. I
Interesting.
told him I would bring it up, but I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm sure either Cesare or myself would very much like to do it personally.
Well, if anything, it would be a capture job. Not
That's
a hit job.
what I was going to bring up again. He did a counteroffer with that as well.
Not the first time. He did the same thing with Peter Gray. Captured and delivered him right to Jack Kettleman.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, Gray knows about the caravan just outside of Ansburg. He saw Dahlia and myself there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. He delivered Jack Kettleman to Peter Gray.
Oh, well.
What caravan? What are you talking about?
The little shit shack we've been staying at here and there,
The shit shack, yeah.
just south of Vansburg, up on that hill. I woke up there yesterday, and Dahlia was there.
Mm.
I don't think it's a problem. I'm just letting you know people know about that location.
Yeah, well, I don't think I've been there.
Okay.
So maybe more relevant to society than me.
I really don't like the hair, by the way. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna throw
I
it
know.
out there.
I
How do I
don't
get it
know
off?
what's
I
going
put
on
the
over
shit in
there.
my hair. How do I get it off?
You gotta take
Or
it.
do
It looks nice.
I like it.
It
What the
does.
fuck are you
Yeah, that's
talking
I
nice.
like
about?
it
I like
too.
it.
I
like this.
like it.
So
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
I don't know about it. So I'm just gonna stick my head in a fucking snowbag there. Hold on.
It looks good.
Fuck.
Good job.
All right. So, shit down has been called. Where's my brother?
The sit down. Bum bum bum. Bum bum
Member
bum
of-
bum.
Your crew, Leo, and a member of our crew.
The sit down. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
We're gonna discuss things that have occurred in the past regarding potential slip-ups in information, and potential grievances that are unnecessary and that brew
Yes. Yes.
an unpleasant feeling within the family. I want this sit down here to be the start of it and the end of it.
Yes. Let's go.
We are a family at the end of the day. Everybody here. Some of you have earned your bones more than others, that's for sure. Some of you aren't as easy to let go as others. But at the end of the day, we all will respect each other. I don't want anybody interrupting anything.
Yes. It is a sit down.
Sit down is between Sloan and Dahlia.
Yes.
Ladies, have a
Looks so
seat.
surprised. Oh wait, how do I? Where can I? Wait.
Any interruption, any sign of disrespect, anybody getting out of line, you lose the argument immediately.
Yep. Oh, he's explaining the rules.
So please.
I
keep it
already know the
respectful.
rules.
If anybody on the outside has something to say, Carly, you'll be brought in. Olivia, you'll be brought in for your opinion. Antoni's used as well. Sonny. Everybody's gonna have the time to speak. First, we'll kick it off with the ladies here. Sloan, you
No.
also died of this family.
Dahlia first.
You will
Dahlia
speak
first. Oh
Unless you grant
no!
Dahlia a chance to speak first. It's entirely
Oh.
up to you.
Please let Dahlia speak first. Please let Dahlia speak first.
Take off your guns because they're gonna get
I
wounded
want
on
to
the ground.
preface by saying that I
Oh my
think that
God.
there's a misunderstanding about the tone.
Okay, should I not
and
actually
the
slit down?
actions and the words that I have put forward towards Dahlia. As I've said many times, I want her to improve and succeed towards my family, towards this family, but my issue and the continued issue that I have had is that she is categorically unfit and has done nothing to improve her situation. She has done nothing to heed the counsel and the critique and the warnings from the people around her, and she has done nothing but blame other people and shirk her responsibility and her mistakes. I have seen no improvement on that front, and
Wrong.
my concern is that given she has recognized none of her faults and continues to alleviate herself of any responsibility, I don't think that will improve in future. And that is my concern with her being in the family.
Is that it?
Let's talk about the time when she was picked up by Sam Bass. Carla
Yeah.
was there, Dominic was there. There's some concerns you also mentioned to us directly.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
The concerns about her use of information.
Yeah.
I've heard from many, many sources
What?
outside of this family that Dahlia talks too much. I know from when she came into this
So-
family, she handed over all the information she simply assumed we would have known already. And in that meeting specifically, and again, Carlo and Olivia can reference on these points because Dahlia and Carlo confirmed all of this the day of. Dahlia stood around and was interrogated, quote unquote, by Sam's Club for nearly an hour. And in that time gave up specific information about me, putting a target on myself, gave up information about the family. Who knows what else was said, frankly, within that, since Dahlia herself doesn't seem to recall and Carla was
What?
in and out of consciousness. But my concern
what?
is that any conversation that goes on for nearly an hour with the enemy is an hour of too much talking, no matter how talented you think you are at deflecting.
Okay.
She didn't say the names thing. She didn't say the names thing.
You mentioned that she leaked your name if you received threats. You also mentioned that she potentially leaked family information. What information are you
Yeah.
claiming that she leaked?
Yeah. Get her to say it. Get her to say it.
As
Get
we
her
were
to
told
say
by
it.
her and Carlo at the time, there was names of the family.
Get her to
I don't
say
know
it.
exactly who members, but apparently most, if not all of them. But I know for a fact, given the threatening telegrams I received, she did leak my name and my position within the family.
Yep. She admitted.
Okay.
She just admitted that she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Carlo,
Yeah.
is there any way you can back this up?
Yeah. So the day that we got taken, it was me, Dom, and Dahlia. We got taken from Rhodes, and we got brought to this house. And yeah, we were there for
Yep. It's Sloan and the
a
brothers.
lot
That's it.
longer than I think we should have been there. I was taken the day before.
I mean, it wasn't
and
our
the whole-
choice.
The whole thing, the
It
whole
was
time
however
they
long
took
they
to
wanted to shoot us.
torture me and do whatever took nearly 10 minutes because I refused to speak to them, and that was that. And they did the thing, and we're gone. And yeah, this time around, there was definitely a lot of talking. I was sitting back. Dom was against the wall, lined up, and then Dahlia was like face to face with Sam and Jabez and them. Now I do remember that Sloan's name was mentioned, and it did seem like they didn't necessarily know until that day that Sloan even like fully or like rode with us and was a part of the family. And Dahlia had mentioned that Dahlia was referring back to the day where Danny was kidnapped by Kettleman and taken hostage at the house, the one that Olivia was there for in charge of like diffusing the situation. It's quite some time ago, but Dahlia was referring to that, and that day Dahlia ended up riding out for us because we were looking for Sloan after we heard she got taken, and so Dahlia ended up uh, like telling the Sam and them that she, I don't remember word for word, but regretted
Yes,
riding out for
regretted riding
Sloan
out for
and that
Sloan.
she
Yep.
wished she rotted and died or something along those lines. Um,
Yep.
Furthermore, the conversation kept going on. Uh, it was a really long conversation. I remember also that there was, I don't remember other names that were mentioned, but I do remember that Dom. So they, at that moment, it didn't seem like Bass and them really knew that Dom, uh, or that Dahlia was part of the family. And at that point, they asked Dom. They said, "Dom, do you want us to hurt you or Dahlia?" And Dom stood up and said that he would prefer himself. And they asked him why, and he ended up saying that
We protect our own.
it was to protect his own.
Yeah.
Which then they
Yep.
kind of put two and two together that Dahlia was more with us than they thought, so they kind of put that together there.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, Soder.
And then to go back off of the Sloan thing and them finding out that Sloan rides with us, on top of the threatening telegrams, the other day I found out that Jabaz was specifically mentioning Sloan's name out west, that he was wanting to do things to her.
Because she's.
Oliver
This
and
is
I
not a
figured it
secret.
was in spite of Oliver.
Yeah. That has nothing to do with
But
Dahlia. And
so yeah,
Jack.
that kind of lined up with the idea that they ended up fully putting together that, you know, that they got the information that Sloan was with us.
No. They got that from, at least from Jack.
Okay. Pretty straightforward. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, also, you and Sonny were also brought up. Cesare and Sonny, and
Yep.
there was it was mostly the Jabaz and Sam, and they were they were definitely fishing for information. And again, I wish Dahlia would have just stopped speaking at the time, because it just would have been a lot easier to just have them do what they were gonna do. I mean, no matter, we walked into that house, no matter what you said, Dahlia, and I know you might know this now, but no matter what you were gonna say, you could tell them anything in the world, and we were gonna walk out of their hood anyways. So, but yeah. So Cesare and Sonny, you guys were brought up for part of the time, and I believe it was more so. Dahlia was saying that use as in both of you don't really listen to her much,
Yes.
and take her opinion, and that you guys aren't
Yes.
good listeners. And Sam was kind of Sam or Jabaz, I don't remember, or maybe both of them were kind of going on the fact of, oh well, we know Sonny, and we know Cesare, we know they're a lot better of a listener than you're putting out to be, and like they're a good leader, and like Sonny isn't stupid and stuff like that, and yeah.
The funny thing is it was true. They did misinterpret what she said.
Sloan, you want to add anything on top of that?
I think Carla covered most of it.
Yeah.
I will agree that I find it incredibly inappropriate, the things she said about the family, no matter her intentions behind it. And likewise, as with many things about Dahlia, I find it incredibly egregious that she doesn't understand the problem that happened there. As per the conversation we had in the borough that one day, and as per conversations since then, her stance was she was sorry that it didn't work out, that her plan of groveling didn't work out, not that she should have just shut up and let things happen like they were supposed to.
Can I say one more thing, actually?
Go ahead.
So, to wrap it up, that whole day and that conversation that we had in that house, what really stuck out to me and bothered me that day was more so the fact of that it seemed like, I mean, Dahlia was saying along the lines that she was more so apologetic, and it seemed like you were trying to apologize to Sam for ever leaving him, and that you were saying that the things to him like you wish it never happened, and like you guys never split up, and it just seemed like you were down, kind of like you weren't begging him for anything, but it seemed like you were just on your knees, like giving him this satisfaction or whatever. And me sitting there after what happened to me the day before, it just really rubbed me the wrong way that we were trying to that you were just trying to have a conversation and apologizing to a guy and to people who carved a hand into my chest.
Okay. Sonny, anything you want to say?
Not yet.
Okay. Does anybody else want to say something before Dahlia speaks?
I would like to bring up an incident that was brought forward to me about, I believe it's Chicho.
Oh, are we gonna talk
And a
about this
possible
too?
concern
Okay,
there.
that's fine. We can talk about it. Let's talk about that later, please. There's so much to do. I'm gonna have a whole
Go ahead.
speech. They're not even gonna be able to listen to me. I have to talk so much.
Sloan brought me to the side the other day and expressed concerns about, was it Juan Pablo and is it Chicho? Chico?
Chicho.
Chicho. Apparently, Chicho had been present at all of these meetings that Dahlia had with Dom. And considering what was said in those meetings, and also taking into consideration, I believe, their relation.
I don't know
now,
where
Dahlia
Sloan
and
found this
Chicho,
out.
that could pose a problem and a potential leak.
What meetings are you talking about?
The ones that she had with Dom, where he was apparently trying to test her loyalty.
Okay.
Now, I don't know exactly what was said in those meetings. I don't think any of us do, of course, except for Dahlia here. Dom, I don't think, is going to be around to answer any questions.
It was only
regarding that.
one meeting that Chicho heard.
And then on top of that, the incident where I believe she was trying to get in contact with Chicho and Juan. It was posed to me that the night of the event
Yeah.
on the boat that she was
Yeah.
only interested in going there to sing. However, after talking with Dahlia, apparently she had the motive to speak with the both of them, I guess, and try and see where they were standing. Is
Yes.
that correct?
That is correct. Also to gather information and hunt Sam's Club at the time in the event that they went to the casino boat looking for us.
I guess my question or my concern there was that didn't seem to be very clear motivation from you. It was
Alex-
not one that got back to me. All I heard about was that you wanted to sing there and Missy would be upset. Of course, we talked about that.
I heard the same.
I'll accept if that wasn't properly conveyed.
If I may.
Oh, yeah, please.
I thought we were going to go point by point with this, but for bringing
No,
up the
it's
incident with
Dahlia's
Chicho
turn to
and
talk.
everything
It's
else,
Dahlia's
one of
turn to
the
talk.
most massive issues I have with Dahlia, as I've said already, she cannot communicate. And I
then
am saying
here come
this
the
as it is a
insults.
skill that she could improve upon, but refuses
Here come the
to improve
insults.
upon.
Here come the insults for
And
no
we had that
reason.
conversation about Chicho, and Olivia may be able to back me up on this one. Dahlia took zero responsibility for the fact that people
I
that
just
she
took
had
responsibility. I just took
taken
responsibility.
into her company.
Just
who
now.
were shot, who
Just now.
were lit on fire, who bled for her, who shot for her. She gave up without a second thought.
Oh, here
and
come
we're
the
now
insults.
in the wind, working against her from what we had heard.
Okay.
When confronted with this, her only reaction repeatedly was to say, "You all wouldn't let me take care of it. You wouldn't let me."
That's true. That's true.
In a roundabout way, she blamed Leo and she blamed everyone else for not letting her fix the problem, quote unquote. My issue and my continued issue with her as a person, as a member of this family, as someone attached to anything we do or the information, is her complete lack of self-awareness, her inability to take responsibility for what she's done. She had created a terrible issue that we will likely still deal with.
It is Sloan's turn is
There's
done.
a man walking
Sloan's
around
turn
town
is
who
done.
she
Sloan's turn
has
is done.
burned every bridge with, who has information about the family, who knows that someone in the family wants me dead. And the only thing that she said to that was, "You wouldn't let me fix it." And she blamed Leo and Pearlie and everyone else for not conveying that correctly, because apparently it wasn't about singing, it was about the information, which was only something that came out afterwards.
Not true.
My issue with Dahlia is that every single time you talk to her,
Oh
the
my
story
God.
changes. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't
That's
matter
not
if it's about the
true.
interrogation.
That's
about
not
the
true.
scene,
That's not
about why
true
she's
at
here,
all.
what she's done.
I've always had the
story
same
changes.
The story
every
never
single
changes.
time.
The story never changes.
And I would argue anyone in this circle to tell me that you don't get a different version of the story every time you speak to her about anything.
No.
That is critically fucking damaging to this family.
All right, let's go. Dahlia's turn. Dahlia's
I
turn.
am all about improvement, but she won't even take responsibility.
Dahlia's turn.
And again, there's a list of small details, things that have happened over and over again. And I'm going to be very honest, I'm exhausted. And I have talked
Are
her to
you
death,
exhausted, Sloan?
as has been
You're the one that
the
keeps
case
bringing
with
it up.
so many people.
All right, let's go. Dahlia's turn. Dahlia's
But
turn.
I am at a loss as to why we continue to excuse all of her mistakes.
Dahlia's turn.
With zero correction.
Let's go. Let's go.
Correction will come.
Let's
while we're
go.
having this meeting.
Let's go. Dahlia's turn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited.
Thank you, Sloan.
I'm excited.
Is there anything else you want to bring up?
Let's go.
I don't think so. Happy to respond to anything she has to say.
Nope, because
Okay.
it's not your turn.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to say it now, and this applies to Sloan or anybody else. The fact that we don't act on things immediately does not mean that we will not act on them. And that expectation needs to stop now. You bring something up, we'll consider it. We sit on it, we think about it, and we make an informed decision, and we enact informed
Yes.
policies.
Yes.
We don't fucking take it and act on it like we're fucking whimsical.
Yep.
Just want to make that clear.
Mimicals.
Because it's getting on my nerves.
Yes.
A lot of people have brought up things to my attention and expected me to do something about it immediately.
Without fact checking.
Like I'm their little puppet.
Yes.
That stops now.
Yes. Dahlia's
If I
turn.
might clarify on that point.
Oh my god, Dahlia's turn, please!
You may not. Think
Yes!
about it afterwards.
I agree with Santino. I
Yes,
spoke
Dahlia's
with
turn.
Oliver prior to the whole duel. I spoke to Olivia as well. The point that's been brought up is that we don't listen, or that we haven't heard yous out. We have. We just haven't acted on it yet because we needed everybody relevant to the situation to be involved. We needed the Fantonis here. We needed Olivia here. We needed Sloan here. We needed Tom here. We needed Carlo here. Tom ain't here, unfortunately, and of course
Yep.
Dahlia.
Yep.
But we got
Yep.
Carlo, and that's enough.
Right, Soder. Yep.
Tony's right. That's the end of it. Dahlia, the floor is yours. Speak your mind freely. Keep it respectful. Sloan has been respectful. Everybody here has been respectful.
She hasn't been that respectful, but... Thank you. I'd like to begin by asking, please, about the Chicho and Juan Pablo incident. Cesare and Leo, can you please confirm that I have, in fact, brought this up to you already?
You did bring it up. That's just true.
I wasn't aware of Chicho potentially knowing family information. I was aware that he was potentially involved with conversations that you've had with Dominic. That's about it.
Right, that's what I told you outside the cabin just a few days ago, right? That I thought it was a concern. You said to bring it up to Leo, and I did.
Right.
Right, just want to clear that up right away. I have been telegramming them ever since I joined the family. I couldn't meet with them, that Sloan was saying, was only in regards to one day when we were riding out and we weren't really allowed to go to telegram stations, and I really didn't have time to get a meeting. So yes, that day I was prevented from meeting with them, but the next day, the event of the casino boat, I did make an effort to reach out to them specifically, telling them to meet me there. When it was known that I would not be able to go to the casino boat event that day, I immediately telegrammed them, informing them of that, saying that I should meet with them as soon as they can, and to, you know, just let me know. They never got back to me. Juan just got back to me a few days ago, actually. But I did reach out. Definitely did not just solely place blame on others, saying that I wasn't allowed. It was more of a circumstantial thing where I couldn't meet up with them for one day. I will ask for, please, a short answer about who these outside family sources are, specifically Sloan, about Juan and Chicho. Where did you hear that from?
You don't
What
need to
about
disclose
Juan and Chicho?
All right, it's just, I don't know, maybe you all can deal with that, but I'm curious about that, absolutely. I have expressed taking responsibility several times to several people. I've even given personal apologies to you, to Carlo. I've expressed that I treated that situation with Sam the way that I did because of the information I had received at the time from Robbie Gold. I was specifically told that Sam was saying to his people and to Robbie that if I apologized, he would let me go. And in that instance, I cared more about getting Dominic and Carlo out of that house than I did about my own pride giving that apology. It did not work. I've acknowledged that. Saying that the brothers didn't listen to me was another deflection that did not work. I've personally acknowledged to the brothers in front of most of you that what I attempted was a mistake, but it was a last resort. I have acknowledged this. There's something very important I do want to address about this situation. The names mentioned in that meeting were Sloan, Cesare, and Sunny, because they were brought up by Sam's Club. I did not divulge any different names, didn't talk about anybody. I have expressed the need at that time, because I had been an associate for an hour when we got picked up by Sam. And I had expressed the need to tie up my personal loose ends with Sam. And how long the meeting lasted, which you've all criticized, was entirely up to them, honestly, depending on when they wanted to shoot us. Yes, I could have just said, I could have just shut my mouth, and I will acknowledge that, and I will do that moving forward. But at the time, like I said, I was an associate for an hour, and from the information I had been given, I thought that I might be able to get Carlo and Dominic out. I understand, Sloan, that you are coming from a point of view that what I said about you to Sam put you in danger. But honestly, this is fundamentally untrue. They were scoping the city for that whole week, watching us from rooftops with binoculars. They saw you. They saw you with the family, and Jack already knew you were with the family. I didn't bring you up randomly. They did, by asking when I rode out for you. When asked what you are to the family, me and Dominic deflected it. I responded, I wouldn't know. He responded, she's a doctor. And let's even say that at that point, they still had no idea. They definitely would have known because you had a shootout with them the next day or 2 days after. It's important to note also with the names thing, how you refused to share this information about me giving family names in front of me when I was standing right there insisting everybody be a part of the conversation. You insisted this happened when you weren't present for the event and did not fact check with anyone who was. You perpetuated this. That insistence to paint me in a bad light, seemingly to fit your agenda, shows a clear emotional bias towards me. And I'm curious if this is not the first instance you've perpetuated misinformation about me. This behavior in general fosters animosity, negativity, and distrust within the family, which is never beneficial, but especially so during war. We should be fighting the Kettlemans, not each other. To summarize, I mean, what I said to you, what I said to Sam, didn't put you in any danger, but you lying to the family about me giving names in that meeting could have actually gotten me killed by them. Spreading misinformation within or about the family is, in my opinion, far more harmful than the offense that you use as examples to slander me. And aside from that instance with Sam, which I've clearly explained my motivation for several times, Sloan, I have no interest in making you out to be an enemy or spreading false rumors behind your back. I have that respect for you as a family member, and I would hope that decency would be returned. I requested this sit down to clear the air so that we can all focus on more important matters, because there are very much more important matters than this. And I would like to formally request that moving forward, Sloan's input on me is limited due to what I've observed as emotional bias. Bam!
May I respond?
Wait.
I've said what I needed to say.
Sonny. I think, you want to say something?
No, go ahead. You were about to.
No. I'm good. I didn't want to say anything. Sloan, go ahead.
All right, well, I'd like to go over the fact that several of the points you just made in that story were not the points that you brought up.
What?
Again, I understand the memory's strange, details come and go, but...
What?
The important thing, I think, here is you seem
What?
to think I'm very emotional about this, which
Yeah,
is
you
not
are.
the case. To be very frank, I would like to limit the time that I speak about you, Dahlia, to nothing.
I would
But
agree.
your continual mistakes and blunders are the reason that you keep coming up in conversation. When you're talking about the one time where you very
Let her take
boldly
herself
just
down.
accused me of lying.
Let her take herself down. Let her take
The
herself down.
information I got was directly from you. And again, if that was not conveyed concisely, if you didn't clarify that point at any time, I would encourage Carlo and Olivia, who were both there for the conversation, and Leah was there as well. Actually, I think Danny was as well, but at the time, you said that it was the names of the family members, and I was not corrected on that. So I would ask you not to call me a liar because you didn't clarify your own information. Additionally,
No,
the
she's-
conversation where I wanted to not have you
Carlo
there was not the
confirmed it.
conversation about you.
Carlo confirmed
What I
it.
asked and what I wanted from that conversation was to not have it until everyone was present. That's what I was asking for.
No,
You
she
assumed for
wouldn't let
some
me
reason
have it.
that I was biasing and slandering you, when what I wanted was for you to not run in and have your say in things, but to instead wait for everyone to be present for an honest conversation.
No, that's what I
In
did.
fact, I recall getting incredibly frustrated at the time because we did then have to stand around and listen to you tell the story, even though that was one of the many times we would have to hear the story. To be very frank, I'm at a loss, really, because standing here and having you try and lecture in terms of
She's taking herself down. She can go ahead.
me damaging the family because
She can
I'm
go ahead.
focused on this.
Take
you
yourself
don't
down,
want my
Sloan.
input on you going forward, and you think this is emotionally driven.
Take yourself down. Go ahead.
Everything
Keep
you've
going.
just said in that
Give it to
wonderfully
me.
prepared speech is the reasons that I do not think you are fit nor will ever be fit for this family. You have consistently fucked up, and the only thing you have done in that speech is make it my fault.
Oh, nope.
Again, you put me directly in the line
Nope.
of fire, and your response to that
Nope.
was,
Nope.
well, you would have been shot anyway. They were going to come after you anyway. I don't know. It is what it is.
She's ignoring what I said. She's ignoring what I said.
really
They
don't know
brought
what
her
else
up.
to say
I
to
didn't.
that. Because if I'm standing here in a group of people who don't understand that factual
She didn't
things
listen
that
at all.
happened are just being played off as bias, I really don't have much left to argue on this front.
Carlo has confirmed that I did not give family names. I think I might have known where you would have gotten confused, though, because Sam's Club called me a rat for giving the family their names. That was a conversation that was had. You weren't present for the event, so I don't expect you to remember, but Carlo did just confirm that I did not give family names.
Again, the time that it was confirmed was in the borough in front of everyone. It was corrected later, clearly.
It was not.
But at
No,
no
it was
point did
not.
I lie about that. That was the information I was given by you and everyone else, and it wasn't fixed till a much later date.
Well, neither I or Carlo said that, and we just confirmed that.
If I may. Yes, it was confirmed after the fact, but I was there for that conversation, and I can see where there would be miscommunication there. I myself did hear. Sloan even asked for you to clarify what
Bullshit.
information was given, to which you said, and I believe Sloan was under the impression that you were speaking about the family, to which you replied, names, locations, etc., etc. So I can see where there would be miscommunication there, but given that Sloan in the moment did ask to clarify what you were speaking of, and you answered with that, you can't place the blame on her that she
No,
did take you for your word.
No, mm-mm. Well, this is a very obvious miscommunication, but it was a very harmful miscommunication, and I wonder why Sloan, when we were all discussing it, and I insisted because the brothers group specifically was on a time crunch, and I remember you asked to speak with them privately. I asked for us all to have the conversation together, and you insisted we couldn't. Right?
As I just explained, because we were on a time crunch and everything else.
So you wasted time by keeping me out of the conversation, but you accused me of doing that.
Please don't interrupt me. I thought that the best way to go through this was to have, as we are now, everyone present for the conversation. You have a very, very emotional slant to things, and you tend to bully your way into having the entire conversation as you wanted.
Oh,
So again,
she's
that was why I had to
projecting!
pull them to the side and say
This
that
is
the
insane.
conversation should happen later, per my opinion.
Is an insane amount of projection. This is honestly coming across to me as a very large projection.
What exactly is a projection?
You accusing me of things that you did?
Please clarify that.
I already did. I insisted we all have that conversation together, and you insisted Dahlia can't be a part of it. It got to the point where I asked Mikey to go say, this is wasting time. we shouldn't be wasting time like this. So he went over to you, where you all were meeting, and said that on my behalf, to where I was called over. Then you once again dismissed me and said this about the me saying names after I'd already admitted everything that Carlo just confirmed happened, even what I said about you. I confirmed all of that. I said it openly in front of everybody. But this information about me giving names, you couldn't say in front of me.
Again, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. That entire conversation got pushed because you came over and had the conversation.
Nope,
I
they were
wanted
there
to
for
wait
it.
until everyone was there. Dahlia, anything that I think you have done, I will happily and have always been happy to say it to your face. I think you're critically misunderstanding what I'm saying about that conversation.
Sloan, you can insult me and call me incompetent all you want, but facts are being confirmed here.
Yes, the fact was that I wanted to have the conversation later, and as you just said, you got Mikey to come over and intercede so that we had to have the conversation right there. I'm not disagreeing with you, that happened, Dahlia, but the problem was you seemed to think that I went over and immediately started shit-talking you. When again, what I went over to do was to try and postpone the conversation so that it was fair.
But it was fair. There was 5 people there, so why would you withhold that specific amount of false information until I walked away, Sloan?
Dahlia, I don't think you're arguing the same point here at all. I didn't withhold that. I didn't not say it to your face. I was not trying to hide anything from you. The conversation
Then why didn't she say it?
to have happened did not happen. Carlo and Dominic were not there on the day. Again, it was why I asked for it
so
to be
gaslighting.
postponed. You got Mikey involved, you came over, and you made everyone have the conversation.
You're still not answering my question. If I was laying everything out on the table in front of the brothers, why did you feel the need to only say specifically false information when I wasn't present?
Dahlia, I did not say false information when you were not present. The
That's what you did.
conversation that you assume to have happened, that you are trying to question me about, did not happen.
All right. It did. It very much did. Well, the brothers were there for it, so.
I would happily ask Cesario Santino to confirm that the point that I got very angry about that day was that the conversation should be postponed until we could all have it fairly.
But she had it. But you had it with them privately.
Dahlia, I did not have the conversation with them privately.
No, I'm right!
I don't know how else to say this to you. The conversation you seem to assume happened did not happen.
All right.
I don't want you to just say all right and then bring it up again because you don't seem to be understanding this point.
No, this is the end. That's the point of a sit down. The facts are laid out and it's judged later, so the facts are laid out. We don't need to go in circles about it at this point.
All right. Now the fucking rain and thunder has stopped.
She's
Well,
lying
that
as
day-
fuck.
I actually disagree with both of you, to be honest. I don't think either of you are getting it right. Now, what happened that day was at this issue. But what you said that, well, whenever you got picked up by Sam's Club, Dahlia, that issue was brought up by Sloan specifically first. Sloan pulled us to the side. She mentioned that this had happened, that she wanted to tell us information about it, but that we should not include you in that initial conversation.
Why?
Because she
Thanks,
wanted to
Anthony.
have a more complete conversation when everybody relevant was involved. And that included, yes, Dom, Carlo, and also Oliver and Olivia.
But then she told them shit.
However, Sloan, you did tell us all about what you had
Yeah,
already heard about the
exactly.
situation. So to a degree, you did have that conversation with us, excluding Dahlia specifically that day.
Exactly.
And for that reason, we later brought Dahlia in and heard her version because we already received one version, which was yours, which you may have heard through other parties and whatnot. And I can understand why the information was skewed, because at this point, we're all playing a fucking game of telephone.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with Sloan, and I agreed then, that the best option was to have a complete singular conversation, sure. But at the same time, Dahlia insisted on having her version of the story told right then and there. So it just all became a fucking mess. And it's clear that communication here is what's causing all of these issues. And getting people to think certain ways or assume certain things are just not necessarily true. In hindsight, having that conversation that day, Sloan, with Dahlia present once, and then afterwards with Carlo or Dom or Oliver or Olivia, whatever, to confirm or deny certain things, that would have been the healthier approach.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see why Dahlia is upset that she thought, to a certain degree correctly, that you were pushing a certain narrative aside and behind her back.
Yep.
Purposefully keeping her out of the loop so that you could get your say in.
Yep.
While you're now accusing her of kind of doing the same thing, trying to push her narrative in a specific way. It's all just a fucking game of pointing fingers at each other and trying to get at each other. For what reason?
Exactly.
For what reason? The gist of the matter is the following. Dahlia here is trying to make her bones with the family. Whether she's doing a good job or not, that's a whole different subject. But she's trying to get her bones made with the family. At the end of the day, we will all decide together if it's been good enough or not. That's the gist of it. That's what's happening with Dahlia. Mistakes that she's made along the way, those will be considered when a decision is made. But there's no reason. There should be no reason for anybody to try to undermine her.
Yes!
For whatever reason.
Yes!
Whether you don't like her, because you disagree, because you don't think she's gonna be a good fit, because you think she's not going to improve. It's good you can bring this up. I'm not saying you shouldn't bring it up, but there's no reason to undermine her for that.
Thank you.
And I
Yes.
feel like certain people are trying to do that. I'm not pointing the finger here at Sloan necessarily. Not only Sloan, at least. I feel like there's something going on where people are trying to undermine her for some reason. And maybe you got a good reason, but you shouldn't. This is family here. Come on.
Yes.
Everybody should want Dahlia to succeed. At the core of it, even if you don't like Dahlia, everybody should want Dahlia to succeed. I'm not asking you to like everybody in the family. Nobody's asking anybody to do that. But we must function. And members of the family must function. And for that, they must succeed. They must make their bones. They must prove themselves worthy. If they fail to do that on their own, then that's a whole different thing. The bottom of all of this is bad communication. Yes, Dahlia, from you too. Because I also understand, and I will recognize this because I've experienced it myself. Sometimes the way you say things just isn't clear enough. It isn't the way they should be expressed. I feel like you're missing something. There needs to be clarity. There needs to be concreteness.
And that's how we grow, baby.
Facts need to be laid out.
That's how we grow, baby.
From the get-go. And stories cannot change. Because when they do change, then obviously our eyebrows are going to be raised. That's part of a learning process.
Exactly.
Take this as a lesson. You must learn to communicate.
Exactly.
Miscommunication will lead to very bad things, including what's happening now, but possibly even worse.
Exactly.
I would say Dom is probably in the same boat. Not communicating well enough. We'll see.
Exactly.
But now that you're both here and you're airing out these concerns, again, it's just all clearly just a game of fucking finger pointing that isn't necessary right now.
Yes, which is what we said. Necessary.
We're making this a priority when it shouldn't be. We have other things and bigger issues to deal with. It can't be fucking sitting here and talking about, this or that. He said this, she said that, and did this, and blah, blah, blah. It's just, It's childish,
Exactly.
and I
Exactly.
don't mean to cause offense to anybody in that sense, but we're not a bunch of fucking schoolboys and girls here.
Exactly. That's why I did this. I told them
want
that
this
earlier.
to be done. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I understand the mistake that was made. Dahlia, I do think you were a little open-lipped when it comes to that conversation with Sam's Club. I think you revealed, maybe not revealed isn't the right word, but your expressions and the way you said things to him, according to what I've heard, it was just too much. It was unnecessary.
Yeah.
I told you myself that Robbie Gold's suggestion was not going to work, because I knew that the people listening were not going to listen. They were not going to understand. You groveling and trying to make a case and spinning it like you hated a family or hated Sloan or did not care or whatever, it just wasn't going to work. That begging will not work with a man like Sam Bass at the moment. Maybe 3 months ago, perhaps. But now I know it's not going to work. And I tried to warn you as much.
Yep.
As much as best I could about that particular situation, that it wasn't going to work. Carlo was right. No matter what you said, you were going to come out of that meeting either dead or extremely hurt. And that's what happened. So hindsight, it's always perfect. We take the lessons that we can and we move on. I don't think Dahlia necessarily meant intentionally to put a target on anybody's back. I don't feel like that, from what I understand of the conversation, I don't feel like that was her intention. So we cannot accuse her now of saying, hey, you said too much on purpose to get people hurt. That's not a valid accusation. I think Dahlia is recognizing her mistake, which is important. That's how people fucking learn.
Yes! Yes!
She's not denying it. And I think we should all just move on from this.
Yes. Please.
It will not be forgotten. I want to make that clear. We do
Yes.
not forget about these things. And
Yes,
like I
of
said,
course.
Dahlia is trying to make her bones. She's trying to prove herself. And this is a mark on that progress. And I want that to be clear to you as well, Dahlia. Everything you do, everything you say, and everything that happens now is a mark on your progress to make your bones with the family.
If I may speak.
Go ahead.
Sonny practically said all that I wanted to share in this conversation. I 100% agree with him. But I also wish to make it very, very clear what was said in the very beginning. That I was put into a new role. And I understand that people have problems and that they come to me with these things. But again, myself, I am troubled with many things to concentrate on. I cannot solve a problem right there and right then. I have people to take care of. I have plans to make. I have concerns. I have to watch out. If you come to me, I'll hear you out, and I'll take the time to think on it. Everything has an order. Problem will be put into a queue. Because, for example, we go to telegrams, and I hear somebody say something about these kind of things. I'm gonna have to put it away because right there and then I'm looking out so that we don't get shot at the telegram station. But all in all, I do agree with Sonny with everything that was said. We need each other. There's Jack Caramel, for fuck's sake. Turn the hatred towards him.
This is what I've been saying all day.
We don't need it inside of us. We should support each other.
That's what I've been saying all day.
Make sure
I said that in my
each of us
speech.
succeed on our own paths.
Exactly.
If someone fucks up,
Exactly.
we'll see that. and we'll deal with it accordingly. We'll not jump to any conclusions right there and then.
Exactly.
Unless it's a very dire and critical situation, which would include someone getting hurt. But otherwise, there's always time to talk. There will always be a place to say these things. But
Yes.
those places and those times will have to be chosen. Planned out. Not rash it out.
May I respectfully respond?
Go ahead.
I agree with everything, and this is what I've been saying all day, actually. It's why I pushed this sit down. There are much bigger issues to deal with, and the internal fighting is not going to benefit anybody. I have acknowledged my mistakes. I will continue to do so, and I will continue to learn. I will continue to pay attention, and I will continue to grow. I want that to be clear. There's a very big difference between me having to fend for myself or me being in Sam's Club than there is in me being in the family. And I understand that, and I'm paying attention. I want that to be very clear to everyone. And I would like to reiterate that, Sloan, yes, what I said, I mean, I do respect you, and I will always show you decency. And I do think that I'm owed the same.
I'm going to be very, very blunt about this. I do not believe you, Dahlia. I do not.
Okay,
It will change nothing in my behavior. You are a member of this family. You will have all of the support and the hope that you improve that everyone else does.
No.
In no way will I act against you or anything else, but I do not believe you. I do not believe you like me. I do not believe you respect me. And I do not believe that you have the best intentions for this family in your heart.
Okay, well,
I
you're
believe
wrong,
that
so
you came
that's
into
fine.
this family
Go
for
ahead.
Cesare. I believe that you have stuck around because you have nowhere else to go. I do not believe
That's
that
not
you will ever
true!
be a good thing for this family. And I agree.
That's not true at
wholeheartedly.
all.
There are so many bigger, worse problems on our doorstep.
That's not true at all.
I would like nothing
Everybody
more
knows
than to
that's not
never
true.
have to speak about Dahlia again. But the issue is...
Please don't. Please fucking don't. Please fucking
whenever
don't.
it's brought up, whenever her mistakes, her many, many varied mistakes, her attitude, her intentions, when they are brought up, they are cast aside as gossips, as some
Because they are.
prejudice, as
Because they are.
a way of undermining her. That is the issue. And unfortunately, I am the figurehead right now for many people in the family who feel the same that I do.
She proved the point, yeah. Yeah,
Who
she
feel
proved the
that
point.
she is inappropriate and unfit for this family.
She's proving the
I am
point.
the most vocal and I am the most expressive about it, so I bear that burden and I'm happy to do so, but
No, I've no need to respond. No need to respond. No need to respond.
You have not been the most vocal about this. In fact, everything that I've said in circles. Everything is of which I brought to Dahlia herself. I'm sure you can attest to that. Is that correct, Dahlia?
Yeah, yeah.
But there
I've,
is nothing new that I can bring to that conversation. I've said what I've needed to say. And I've said it until we have said it, until it's dead in the fucking ground.
blue in the face.
So stop talking about it.
None of us here want to see her fail. We don't. You're right, Sonny. This is our family. We need to see it thrive.
Dahlia
We
did
need to
this.
see her thrive.
Dahlia fucking did this. She did this. Dahlia did
And I
this.
agree,
Dahlia
she's trying to earn her bones.
Dahlia made this sit down. She made this
I
happen.
want to see that. But we haven't seen that yet. And mistakes do happen. No one's perfect. But sometimes mistakes can get people hurt. That's what I've been concerned about.
Well, I look forward to showing you a better side.
I look forward to it too, because I haven't seen it yet. So I would love to see it with my own eyes. So please.
She said it before, actually.
Like
that
I said
Dahlia did
over
was
at
showing her a better
Emerald,
side, but-
Dahlia, prove me wrong. Prove us wrong.
I'd also like to say before this sit down is over that
Some
if
insult,
there's
right,
some
Sloan?
idea that I am bringing Dahlia up as idle gossip, or if I am just trying to badmouth her,
Girl, she's obsessed, though.
perhaps that's on me for miscommunicating it. But that is not the case. I talk about Dahlia when she has fucked something up. Again, as per usual. Nothing she has said in this meeting are part of the same rhetoric that I have heard from her repeatedly in every conversation we've had.
She's taking herself
Makes me
down.
believe
Go
that She
ahead.
has changed at all.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go to the
Again,
bathroom
like
while you
Olivia
keep bringing
said,
yourself
hope for the
down.
best. We need the family to be strong. We need everyone to be doing their best. But
Yeah, but keep it cozy. Keep it cozy.
there is no improvement here. Dahlia has not changed since before she was in the family. This is the same girl that
Keep
we
it
all
cozy.
stood around and said
Keep
was
it
inappropriate
cozy.
to be here the first time.
Keep it
It is the
cozy.
same girl that we have every time we have had to have this conversation, seen flaw after flaw and no remorse for it. And I believe she's very good at regurgitating the information that she has
she's a-
heard from people.
she's
like
apologized
you,
so many
brothers,
times.
Like Oliver, like Olivia. But I do not believe it.
Yeah.
And as I said, I will go away from this meeting and I will continue to do the same that I have always done, which is to support her and take care of her.
Which is
and hope
repeat
for
what
the best
Dahlia
as a
said to
member of
me.
this family.
Which is repeat what Dahlia said to me
But
because
no
it went
part of
over
Dahlia
well.
has changed.
So emotional bias, huh? Guys, please keep it cozy. Please, it's all RP. Just keep it cozy.
Anything else from either of you two or anybody else?
Nothing I haven't talked about ad nauseum.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I voiced my main concerns.
You two do not need to like each other. I expect you to call each other out on your shit, Sloan. I respect it. Private conversations are the issue. It's where things are misheard. Stories are painted differently, perhaps. You can never have the same conversation twice. It's always different. So, moving forward, if there's anything major like this that could have compromised the family, we have a single meeting about it. And that's it.
Uh-huh.
Fantoni, both of the Fantonis, my brother and I, are gonna talk about what the next steps are. For the time being, don't bite each other's heads off, all right? Olivia, you're in charge.
All right.
It's a sit down, Sonny's asleep.
That was you too, Sonny. Yeah, Sonny. That's you. Sonny. Sonny.
Oh my.
Think harder while you're walking. There you go. Attaboy. Okay. Well, shit. There is not enough alcohol in the goddamn fucking world right now.
I
If
got.
you need me again, let me know. I'll be in time.
I got a bottle I can give you.
I'll hold off on that. You guys want to go check on Oliver?
Is
Yeah,
he in
sure.
there?
I don't know if he is or not. I'll go see.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, but he's still obviously same condition.
Yeah. I think Sloan is cool and wants to be friends. Literally, I just wanted it over with, man. I wanted it fucking done with. I wanted that shit to be done. I'm sick of
How are you doing, Carlo?
I'm sick of all the bullshit. Just get it
Doing
fucking
better?
over with, dude. That's
Sorry,
why
I
I
had to find out
requested
through
a
a
sit
fucking
down.
telegram.
Just do a
Yeah,
sit down. Get it
it's
over with.
alright.
Get the drama out of here.
No. No, it's not.
I mean, I'd rather get something than nothing, though.
I just mean the situation as a whole.
Oh, yeah, well. I was just referring to you telling me by telegram.
Exactly. Now we can move forward.
Has anyone seen Angelo lately, by the way?
Mm-mm.
Seen
I
what?
sent a Angelo, Angie. I sent a telegram
No.
out to him as well.
Nope.
Let him
I
know
have-
where he was.
How do you think it went? How do you guys think it went? How do you guys think it went?
No,
To the
yeah, I
next
haven't
fuck up.
seen them since... Actually, for quite a while, since the day we dealt with that fucking alley bitch in the fucking speakeasy.
Alley bitch. Alley, why is that ringing a fuck?
Aw, love
Oh,
Henry.
yes, the one
Wait,
that
The one
can
that,
we
like,
send?
robbed-
Can we send? Can we
yeah,
send
like
love to
dragged him
Fear
around or
too?
whatever.
Anybody in here? Can we actually send love to Fear as well?
Uh-huh.
Can we get a shout out for Fear? Send her some love as well. Give her some rainbow hearts. Or, I'm sorry, them. Give them some rainbow hearts. Sloan is a she. Fear is a they. Sorry.
So all fronts are focused on Kettleman and them now then.
Aw.
Mhm.
So you're telling me if I run into Jabez anywhere, I don't have to have my gun drawn
Dahlia's
ready for
not
anything?
that emotional.
No. But be ready to.
Right.
I think they're men of their words, I will say that much, but apparently there are conditions where we're supposed to give the guns.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that has happened yet, so they might be on edge. I don't know what kind of time frame we're looking at for that.
Right.
I'm not even sure I agree with the... You know, I was trying to set up a fucking meeting to get this all squashed, and
But if
it's
she,
part of me, though.
but if Sloan wants to talk more shit, then it's just gonna prove Dahlia's
It's
point.
a really
And the
fucked
whole
up part
point-
of me that wants to get into it all over again because of what they did to Oliver.
The
But
whole point was to stop the internal drama.
it's what Oliver wanted, and I will respect that at the end of the day. It's just hard to see him like that.
I mean, at least we can all take some comfort to know he's still holding on in there. You know what I mean?
Barely.
Yeah, well, so let's just hope he lives.
Yeah. It could be a while. There's been no improvement. So, I think he's got a
Surprised-
long road
Guys,
of
did
recovery.
we show Fear Dear Love? Did
I'm
we show Fear Dear Love?
surprised Bass stepped up and was the one who took on the duel versus him. If anything, I would think it would be Jabaz.
I'm not surprised.
Are they streaming right now?
I just figured every time I've had runnings
I'm
into them, it's
just-
always been Jabaz talking and
I'm
doing
just
everything for them.
surprised that
Okay,
Oliver
good. Thank you,
even-
guys.
From what I gather, Jabaz sent me a telegram. He said that he was willing to wait for his Inaz meeting. I don't know why Oliver would have pushed for that, not when there was another way.
But also, why did they push for it? You know what I mean? Like that. Them, the other side.
That's always what they
To be
wanted, a fucking duel. But
I was gonna say, especially
I hate
over
that
the
we
fact
went
that
down
they
to
know
that
that.
level.
Well, I was gonna say, especially the fact that they knew that Oliver told Kettleman about the Effie Nash thing, and they probably got back to Sam. So for that, they probably specifically wanted this with Oliver.
Yeah, no, that would make sense.
And also, it probably makes sense. Sloan and I was saying that Oliver did it. That Oliver pushed for this because Sloan and I went there, and Sloan doesn't think that he would have done it if either of us were there.
Mm.
Including you, Olivia.
Oh, thanks. Thank you
Well,
for
that's
that.
what.
I mean,
Thank
what
you
I
for
meant.
including me in that.
That's what I was saying.
That
That's what I was.
afterthought there. No, that makes
No,
me feel great.
oh my
That
God!
makes me
Shut the
feel.
fuck.
No,
Shut
thank
up.
you. No, I'm
Olivia,
saying
shut
that I
up.
genuinely thank you. That makes me feel so fucking good.
I hate you.
No, you don't. Not even slightly.
Slightly.
Some days. It's
Yeah.
fine. I hate you too.
so Carla,
I only like you when you're drunk.
Well, joke's on you. I'm drunk right now.
Damn.
So you
What's your-
fucking love me.
When are you not drunk? I thought you were gonna say jokes on you. I'm drunk all the time. That's what I
That
thought
would
you were
have been
gonna
a better
say.
one. That would have been
Uh-huh.
a better. Not exactly wrong.
Yeah, somewhat accurate.
I might have a problem.
No, it's Olivia. Listen, you and me. It's not a problem. It's the solution. Okay. Exactly.
She gets it.
Carla, do you
I
agree?
agree.
With me
I would
that
be
Jabez
drinking
has
if I
crush
wasn't on
Olivia?
lithium.
Okay, we are not having that conversation about Jabez right now.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
That'd be awkward.
Why'd it be
When-
awkward?
Back in
Well, it'd be
Sam's
awkward
Club.
if you guys
Are
ever
you
got
trying to
married
s-
because I'd want to kill him.
Okay, where do you get that leap from a crush to getting married?
I don't know.
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, no, it's Sam that wants to get married. It's not Jabez, so it's different.
Yes, actually,
I heard he wants to get married to
Sam-
Sissy.
Oh, really? Because I heard that he
Yeah.
wanted a blonde. I heard he wanted a blonde.
Yeah, I was in the shit. I was trying to convince him to marry me, jokingly.
Oh
He
my
wasn't
God.
going for it.
I mean, in the papers it said he wanted a blonde religious girl. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Wait
a minute.
No, look at the paper. There's an ad for Sam Bass's wife. Yeah.
No, there is not.
Yeah, there is.
No,
Sophia
there
read
is.
it to me earlier. Yeah.
Here's the paper. I need paper.
I don't have one.
Jesus.
That's. Huh. Well, I'm not religious, so.
Yeah. Well, nah. I mean, I don't feel like
Darn.
he's not that picky. Yeah, like the religion thing, it might not be a defining factor. But I'm just saying, I mean, when I was in Sam's Club, Jabez was, you know, he would steal weapons, and I remember him saying, "Oh, I got this rose gold weapon. I think Olivia would really like it." I remember that.
Yeah,
It's very
that's
cute.
why I have.
remember
That's literally
getting-
why.
Yep, I do remember.
That's why I
getting
have
those
Jabez's
suckers.
telegram.
Mm.
Yeah, because he remember.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
Apparently, he left me gin, by the way, at the Pearl. I never went and picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't want to drink that in case it's poisoned or something. You never know.
A love potion.
I'm sorry, but after that shit fest, I would gladly drink a poison whiskey. Fuck
Yeah.
all of you.
Wow. At least we can focus on one fucking war now, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Well, two. I wouldn't really count the second one, but Delaney's rearing his ugly little head again.
A war and a fourth.
Yeah, what are you
exactly.
even doing? What are we even doing with that? I don't understand.
Can I make an honest confession to you guys?
Yes.
Don't tell me you're fucking Delaney.
You weren't supposed to find out this way.
God
No.
damn it.
Listen, Delaney is so fucking irrelevant. Or maybe that I haven't seen him, but I could not pick him out of a lineup if my life depended on it. Who the fuck is Delaney?
Me either. Me either.
Who the fuck is Delaney?
Well, the only way I've only seen him
Who
twice.
the fuck is he?
I've only seen him twice because he was pointed out to me when we were seeing him, and this was a while ago, like when I first came. And the only reason I recognized him the second time is because he wears a tall fucking hat.
Tall fucking hat. Okay, well,
Oh my god.
I guess you have more to go off of than I do.
I could only
All
recognize him
I've
by
ever
his-
gotten
his
is like,
girl.
hey guys, that's Delaney. Like, okay, well, there we go. Yeah, I know Kitty. I can recognize Kitty more than I can Delaney. You're
Yeah.
talking about her, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Red corset, red hair, I think, right?
that's no. We're not gonna go how I recognize her, but
Well,
sure, we'll go with that. No,
Okay, wait, how do you recognize her?
don't worry about it.
Okay, wait, no,
It's
I'm
for me
no.
to know.
Now I'm very curious.
One day I will pass upon you my wisdom,
Okay.
but today is not that day.
Is it
Young
that thing
Dahlia.
she does with her voice?
Yep.
It is.
Yes, it
Oh my
is.
god, me too.
Yes, it
Me too.
Where's the mimicals at? Also, since you guys have been up here, have you guys seen anybody up here? Because when I was up here for quite some time, I kept seeing people, which is why I left.
No, Sloan did say that there were 2 mimicals here, actually.
Yeah, that's weird. They're multiplying. That's fucking weird.
They are. They're
I mean,
breeding.
all they do is save people that we know, right? So
That we
isn't
know
okay?
of. You would think. I don't know.
I hate when it rains up here. It's so weird because it's like it's with the wet with the snow. I don't get it.
Yeah, we should go inside there.
Annie,
Fuck this rain.
as in zip quill.
I don't fucking know.
Zip Quill? Annie? Do they have a sister?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they have 3.
They have 3 sisters?
3 sisters.
No, there's. I
That
wish.
was a
there's-
joke. I don't know what you guys were actually talking
No,
about.
there's.
The free. Okay. Oh my
Jesus.
fucking god.
Holy
We
shit.
can't get away from this shit.
We can't get away from the three sisters.
No, there's 3 of them. There's 1 sister to the Zip and Alia brothers.
Alright, anybody know an Annie Quill by any chance?
And who?
No, who?
Annie Quill.
Annie Quill. No,
Annie?
why?
No,
Annie.
never heard of that.
Oh wait.
That's weird.
Okay.
Same last name though. Huh.
That could be a coincidence. For now.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Could be.
Anyway,
I don't believe in coincidences, though.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Okay. The sit down is over.
All right.
Dahlia, I believe you need to regroup with your people. Fantoni, let me know if anything comes about, or, anything you decide.
Alright.
All right.
I told Leo about this whole newspaper thing. He'll fill you in a little bit more about that. You guys need to look into that. Find out who the fuck this Annie Quill is.
Oh, I thought he was
Sounds good.
joking. I thought it was a D's nuts joke.
All right. Well, best if you get going then.
Good
Who's
night,
laying down?
Good night.
I'll probably lay down.
You
Good
lay
night,
down too?
Sonny.
Okay. Good night, Sonny. Is that right? Hold on, you too, Carlo.
I'll
good night,
stay
Cesare.
maybe for a little. Are you guys sleeping the rest of your heads? Are you going back to the city or?
We are gonna look into this newspaper
Wait,
editor, whoever the
Okay.
fuck this was, writer.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a couple of
Alright.
telegrams or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. There's horses up there.
Ooh,
Holy
there
shit.
sure is.
Oh, that's
That's
Kettleman.
Mills. That's Kettleman.
Fuck.
and
Fuck.
Fuck. our group?
Kettleman, Mills.
What group? What group?
Kettleman.
What? No, no,
Oh,
us. What
ours.
group?
Shit, are you fucking kidding me
Yeah,
right now?
Us, what
fucking
group?
here.
Fucking Kettleman.
Okay. Get
What
in.
are we doing?
Get to cover.
Ah, this ain't good. Fuck. How many we got?
8.
I think it's 4 and 4.
Shit.
All right. Okay.
Someone needs to
Oh,
come
yeah.
back here.
Well, how many extra do we have here?
It's
think
4 and
Yeah,
4.
4 and
Put
4.
hands up right away, right now.
There looks like there's 6 of them.
Okay. Need 2 volunteers to peel off. Our group stays.
I'll
I'll
peel.
go.
All right. Sloan, I need you to take care of Ollie, so you peel off. Dahlia, you leave as well.
Okay. Should we fall asleep or should we leave?
Drink up, eat up, drink up, eat the
Shit.
fuck up.
Should I lay down or should I leave?
Nah, find a way to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Get off
just
this mountain.
get off this mountain.
All right. Fuck. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to get
How
up
fuck
with
did
them
they
there.
know?
I don't fucking know.
Dahlia, now.
Come on.
Where'd she go?
There.
Yay! I meant what I said about respecting you, by the way.
Lie to them, not to me.
I'm not lying. I can respect you without necessarily, you know. Oh, I'm down! Is Sloan down? Is Sloan down? Oh, she's awake.
Now we're brother ladies.
Oh God! Can she get to me?
Okay, hang on.
Sloan kills Dahlia after the sit down. Oh my God.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I tried to save her, but I don't know, she died. Oh no, is she gonna be able to get me? Oh my God. Here comes the perma. Oh my God. I really do have to go to the bathroom. I feel like this is a good time to go to the bathroom, right? Oh, am I scuffed?
Dolly, if you can hear me, you're gonna need to take a nap because I can't grab you.
Got it. Okay, I gotta relog. Use the bathroom, drive to Pennsylvania. There was nothing I could do. Okay, all right. We're back. We're in the same spot. Sloan, can you hear me?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay. All right, bathroom break. She's gonna be salty. No, she crashed the horse, so it's not you. It's okay. She crashed the horse, so technically it's her fault, so she can't be mad, all right?
Oh my Christ, Jesus.
Thank you.
I'll get you up. I just need to get you away from here.
Major breakthrough for Sloan and Dahlia. Yeah, I think it could be. She fell again. Cue Sloan feeding Dahlia soup in the mountain cave. Oh my God. Sweet baby Shane. Oh my God. I have to go pee so bad. Oh, get it, Sloan. Get it, Sloan. You got it. You got it. No, it's not her. When she slips, I think she drops me.
These are the slippiest mountains I've ever seen in my life.
I'm dying. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh my fucking Christ. Didn't break anything, did you?
Nah. It's alright. Maybe his brain. feel like I sprain my ankle every 2 months. Not even 2 months, like 1 month.
Yeah, we'll get you wrapped up.
Alright, wait, I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
We're gonna head up north because they probably won't go that way. You might have to take another nap.
Again? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's so good. The calming piano music is such a vibe. I don't know, the snow feels kind of good.
Yeah, probably. Can I just...
Again?
I don't even think... hang on.
Sloan, did I lasso me? Just drag me.
Cesaria has my fucking lasso.
Ow. Oh, she got it. Okay, there we go. Sloan denier.
I'm gonna have to put you down on a rock here. Hang on. There we go. Okay.
I don't know. I think when I get back, I'm gonna tell him that you tried to kill me.
If I tried to kill you, you wouldn't be here. They're still standing up there on the mountain, so I want to go to town and get a bunch more medical supplies, just in case.
Okay. You can't search me, can you?
Nope.
Ma'am. Tell you.
No, you'll be on your feet in a minute. We'll be fine.
Okay. Damn, we're literally so close to them. I wonder what's happening. A leap of trust, yeah. No. She's reviving me on the mountain, and then we're gonna go down, so she can treat me better, is what she said, so that she doesn't keep like losing me for scuff. God damn, I hope they're okay up there.
That tower is highly defensible, so hopefully they'll be okay.
Just need to touch some grass. No, but what I was saying is that, I mean, the only reason that I'm uncomfortable around you is because you don't like me. You don't have to like me, but I'm still gonna respect you. I don't care. You're still a family member. Don't deny. Don't no. I'm serious. It's honestly not the only reason that Dahlia doesn't like Sloan is because Sloan doesn't like Dahlia. This is because Sloan's been mean to Dahlia. That's it. Dahlia doesn't hate anybody. Dahlia doesn't even hate anybody. Like, Dahlia can get shot by somebody and she's not gonna fucking hate them. That's her whole fucking personality trait. Is that she cannot, like, hate people. She'll get revenge. But like I always say, hate clouds your judgment. Hate clouds your judgment. She doesn't hate. And the thing about Sloan is that she is so, like, she's so the opposite that, like, she can't believe that anybody like that could possibly be telling the fucking truth. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, what? Okay, listen. No. Don't say no. Don't throw around. Oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah, don't throw around. No, don't throw that around. Don't throw around. We keep it cozy over here. We keep it cozy in this chat. We have love and respect in this chat always, no matter what is happening, and that's the way it is.
Did you hear anything I just said for like the last 5 minutes?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was wondering about that, actually.
I had something in my throat. Do you need anything while we're in town?
I think I'm good.
Okay, I just want to get medical quickly and get out.
Yeah.
So I don't know who else is here.
I mean, well, we know the people that are trying to kill us around the mountain, so...
Most of them. There's a fucking lot of them.
I've got a telegram. I don't know if we should check those or not here.
Yeah, we can do it quickly.
know the scene better if I tried, sit down with family, get insulted by Sloan, Dahlia says her piece. Sloan still doesn't believe her, but they end up leaving together on horseback, and then Dahlia has an unfortunate incident and dies. I know, right? I know. Sorry.
No, you're alright. You're alright.
Oh, it is Leo, okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
It was just from Leo. But I'm sorry. Yeah, what did I miss you saying?
I wasn't giving you the silent treatment, just for the record. But
Okay.
I know you seem to think that I dislike you a great deal. I don't. I think you're a completely inappropriate fit for this family. I know you came here for Cesare, and I know that that's why you stayed and continue to stay. Everyone knows you did, and to be honest, Dahlia, you don't have the skill set. You don't have the personality type to mesh with this family. I think what Cesare is doing to you is unspeakably fucking cruel, to be honest.
I didn't stay for Cesare. No. I might have initially came for that, but no. I didn't stay for that.
Dahlia, the fact that you initially came for that
Well,
paints everything.
That's
Dahlia, don't.
That's no. It's still an oversimplification. It's
It really isn't,
is.
though.
No, it is.
Listen, I know you had your family, I know all of that, but you came here for Cesare.
No, that's not. It is an oversimplification.
At the end of the day, Dahlia, you don't mesh. You don't fit with the family. And I know that seems a very harsh thing to say, and I know you seem to think I say these things just to be mean or because I don't like you, but that's really not it.
I mean, I don't know why else you would care so much. You know what I mean?
Because I care about the family, and because you are not good for the family.
And I care about the family too.
I'm sure you do. It doesn't mean you're good for them.
Well, I look forward to proving that that's not true.
You haven't, Dahlia. You won't.
But I will. Let's make a bet. $25.
I don't gamble.
I will prove it. I know that I seem pretty fucking useless in wartime. I'm more of a businesswoman than anything. That's why I've been put with who I am.
Dahlia, I know about the businesses you tried to run. I'm aware of your business history as well.
What do you... I don't have a business history.
That's what I'm saying.
No, well, I mean, not in the crossing. I've only managed other people's shit because I was a leader in Sam's Club, whatever. I had to do other shit. I couldn't run the businesses. I just had to run the businesses if the other people fumbled the bag.
This is what I'm talking about, Dahlia.
What do you mean?
There's always something. There's always an excuse. There's always something.
That's not an excuse. No, that's not an excuse. That's what happened.
But this is the problem. You don't even see it as an excuse.
But... What? No, I'm being very honest with you. I would have been running the casino boat myself if I wasn't running the group.
Dahlia,
I managed it.
I know you're being honest with me. I'm very aware. I know there's nothing malicious in you. You are not trying to undermine. You're not trying to hurt or damage. I'm aware of that. I know you think I say you're incapable because I think it's an insult. I say you're incapable because you are. And because not recognizing that and trying to reach far beyond your means, which is what you have been doing,
Oh my god. You will not gaslight
It's
Dahlia.
very damaging and dangerous.
You cannot gaslight Dahlia. Sorry, but you tried. You cannot gaslight her.
Fighting up there?
Alright, well, I'm gonna run my business and then you can tell me in a month if I fail my business, alright?
Sure.
Yeah, they might be. Did you see him?
Yep, they're fighting.
Fuck.
Alright, stay out of it until the gunshots stop and pick up the bodies afterwards.
Motherfucker. Fuck.
Alright, we still have people up in the tower.
Yeah, somebody behind, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, pushing. Holy shit. Oh my god. Fuck, there's way more of them up. Somebody, you saw that down the mountain.
Yeah, Olivia just fell.
Fuck. They look all shirtless in my point of view. How many do you count? I see at least 5
I
of
think
them.
4 or 5 of them, yeah.
Damn, she can't. She got some furrows. Damn, this sucks. Damn. Fuck. 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 Wait, where the fuck did Sloan go? Oh, there she is. Fuck.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
No, not at all. That's Kettleman and DiCenzo's. Me and Sloan peeled off because there was 8. And Sloan needs to take care of Ollie, and I'm probably the weakest shooter. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're better than me. if they got any of them down. Yeah, she's the least proven, so it's the obvious choice, yeah. She's the least proven and least experienced, so it was the obvious choice for Dahlia to peel off. Or the most obvious, yeah. Alright, we still got people, but Olivia's down. Oh, actually, playing on story mode would actually be a good idea. It's a good idea. Fuck. Fuck, this is so worrying. Story mode, no crosshair? Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. I'd do it, for sure. Fuck. Dahlia was the first to bow out of a gunfight. So writing and acting low, one of the best games. Oh, I know. I want to see it so bad. I want to play it so bad. I'm gonna get so invested. I know it. Oh, this sucks. 'Cause they've got high ground, so they can't push. They're fucking dependent on them to do a push. And they're not gonna do a push. They're just gonna keep fucking... They're just gonna keep shooting. This is funny. Did they get him? No, Sloan's not gonna talk shit on that. We both left for our reasons. But you see what I'm saying? Like, they're at such a disadvantage. Like, the fort is a good advantage, but it's at the disadvantage because you can't push. You can't push. So, like, for instance, Olivia was behind here, right? And she got taken out when they tried to do a push. Of course they're going to get taken out when they try to do a push. They got the high ground over here. Defensive advantage, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, defensive advantage. It might be like a resources thing, honestly, at that point. Yeah, it's pretty much a standout. It seems like it. Seems like it. I hope they had enough bullets and everything. I should have given them more. Fuck. Fuck, I should have given them more bullets. Fuck. I wonder if Olivia saw the light. Still shooting. Okay. At least one person on our side still up. Maybe two. Fuck. Let's do Spotify music. We'll vibe. Is it loud enough? I don't know how they found them, man. They must have just been looking. Sam's Club also found this place. Because of Chichio. Yeah, so the Santa one isn't going to be out until at least January. April, I still need to send that song to see if she likes it. I was saying in my Discord, I've had a lot of sleeping problems lately. So I haven't had those daytime work hours that I normally have where I work on music and stuff like that. So I haven't gotten to send that to April yet. I'll probably be able to do that tomorrow, though. God, why does it only look like there's one of ours up? Motherfucker. They're gonna need ammo. We can't help at all. We literally can't help at all. My sleep's coming back to you. Maybe it's the Equinox. I don't know. It's been a while. We're wondering if it's because me and Ivan are wondering if it's because we drink malt liquor. Like we drink White Claws. But honestly, I think it's my mattress is not comfortable for me personally. I hope they have enough ammo. I should have given them ammo before I left. kind of wish I would have stayed, but it makes sense that Dahlia and Sloan would leave. I feel like we're gonna be here for a while. That a horse? No, they're just running. Okay. They keep running back and forth, man. Okay, there's one. I can't tell how many of ours are still up, man. We be vibing to the music. I wonder what they said before starting the fight. Oh, are we gambling? Just saying, Sloan and Dahlia not being friends is a very heavily missed Marceline and Princess Bubblegum moment. Just saying. A little low stakes. A little low stakes gamba. PTS? Wait, what's PTS? Oh, push to speak? Oh, points. Okay, never mind. I'm like, push to speak? What do you mean? No, we can't shoot them at all. That's why we're peeled off. There's 6 of them over there, so we can't shoot at all. That's why me and Sloan had to peel off. No reinforcements. Honestly, depending on how many bandages they use, it's gonna take a while. I see 3. I see 3 of them up. I really regret not handing them... Yeah, it's a server rule. I really regret not handing them more ammo. Fuck. Really, really regret that. I almost feel like Sloan has kind of decided to be against Dahlia for whatever reason, and now it's almost a point of pride to stay aloof. Yeah, interesting how fear. Yeah, it decides to keep the drama going while Dahlia is so generally likable. I'm telling you, it's a very missed Princess Bubblegum Marceline the Vampire Queen moment here, alright? Very, very missed moment so far. But I think that's, I mean, that's how it should be played. The point is to make, the point of the sit down was to make sure that it doesn't get toxic, right? Because a lot of viewers especially are very invested into their favorite characters, and Sloan has a lot of fans. So, you know, if it's Sloan just being like, we hate Dahlia and trying to turn people against Dahlia, it becomes very harmful for me, not only as a character, but honestly as a player. So the point of the sit down is to make sure that everything is aired out and in the clear and that it's all healthy, right? You definitely, you always, I'm never opposed to roleplay drama, but you always have to make sure it's healthy. You always have to make sure it's healthy. You always have to make sure it's respectable. And I think that's what we did successfully tonight, honestly. So, I'm looking forward to, you know, seeing maybe we can get that Princess Bubblegum, Marceline the Vampire Queen thing going someday. You know, copium. Maybe. I think tonight was very healthy, though. I think it was very important. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Soder. It's true. I mean, the Dahlia Sloan thing is kind of a war in itself, you know? But I mean what I've been saying all night, which is now's not the time for internal drama. Internal drama is great when you don't have anything else to do. Communication is so important. Yes, in real life too. Yes, exactly. Oh, that looks like Olivia. Oh. But, once again, yeah, it's very important to make sure that... Oh, good night, Dylan. Yeah, it's very important to just make sure that all the conflict is healthy and in good faith, and that the viewers completely understand that as well. It's very important in roleplay. They're both great characters. Yeah, I mean, well, they're completely opposite, right? So it makes sense that people would favor one or the other, but they're completely opposite, and they're both very deep characters. Yeah, exactly. So obviously Dahlia's whole thing, she's like the Ted Lasso of the crossing. You know what I mean? Like it's like you want to hate her, but you eventually you just can't at a certain point. And that's what we're gonna keep, you know, that's what we're gonna keep going with. We're not gonna let anything tear her down. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, if everything came super easy to Dahlia, that wouldn't be fun either. It's just that balance of, you know, making sure that it's healthy. Oh, I know. Well, that's the other thing is that, like, Soder, a lot of people don't understand that, like, this version of Dahlia is something that she has worked towards. So that's why she's so stubborn in keeping it, because she worked very hard.
He's leaving.
She worked very hard to be the way that she is right now, and she's not letting anything take it away from her. All right, hang on one second.
That pasta was so good.
Oh, did you like it?
Delicious.
The duck rangoons.
So good.
Just wanted to, sit back. Do your thing. Bye. Love you. I know you're busy.
Sorry, I was saying goodbye to Chef Gare. Even villains have fans. Not to say Sloan's a full villain, but more interesting. Well, because the thing, some people would say Dahlia is the villain. That's what's kind of cool about it. A lot of people would say that Dahlia is the villain. Dahlia's like a Canadian. Nothing will make them hate you. I mean, if you're on Sloan's side, you would think that Dahlia was the villain. You know what I mean? That's what's kind of cool about roleplay. But once again, it's very important to make sure that all the streamers and all the viewers are kind of on the same page of making sure that it's healthy. Which is, like I said, why something like the sit down is very important. Yeah, I wanted that to get done as soon as possible. That's why I had Dahlia really push for it. It just needed to happen. It was very necessary for those two characters. They were so likable. It's true. Canadians never did anything wrong. It's healthy to watch enemy perspectives to not get too one-sided with the characters and keep it level-headed. Exactly. I agree. I agree. Completely. It's very important from a viewer and players can't really view the other person's perspective super easily, but it's always important, like, behind the scenes for role players to have a level of respect towards each other, and in front of the cameras to make sure that that's conveyed to their viewers, you know? I advocate for that every day. But that's kind of the fun thing about being a viewer, is being able to be like, well, I like the Princess Bubblegum better than I like the Marceline, you know? Or vice versa. It's cool to have that option, but it's very important to make sure that, like I said, everything is cool. Sometimes I watch KG and Sims Club, even though it's not as much my cup of tea, just to get it. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, if I wasn't involved, I would totally be watching every perspective. I would so be watching every perspective. I don't watch enemy streams because I'm not trying to meta, but I know that they're doing good roleplay over there because I used to roleplay with them. In Sam's Club, and I love roleplaying with Peppo, the guy that plays Jack Kettleman. I love roleplaying with him. That's why, like, in character, people criticize Dahlia a lot for the amount of times that she's spoken to Jack Kettleman, but every time I've taken a scene with Jack Kettleman, you guys will get to know this about me, like, if you don't already. I am always down. I'm literally always down. Like, I just want to roleplay with everybody. I just want to roleplay with everybody because there's so much that the role players in this server have to offer, and I never want to be just confined to one group or bubble. I want to roleplay with everybody. So when I get a chance to be abducted by Jack Kettleman, and it makes sense in at the scene, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna have a scene with Jack Kettleman, and I love role playing with him. Such a good role player. Everybody on that side is such good fucking role players, and they're so fun to be around. Really, so cool. Such good people. So yeah, I'm gonna take a scene with them anytime. I've noticed that you do it a lot. It's good to have those reminders to keep things comfy for everyone involved and just appreciate the RP and content as it comes. Yes, exactly. As a viewer, you got to keep in mind that there is a player on the other side playing a character. They're just acting. It's important to keep in mind. Exactly. Absolutely. Like, that's why, like, God, I feel like I've said this tonight a few times, but that's why things like this are very important, to make sure that it's very clear. Most of the time, players are, you know, in amicable contact outside of the game. Like, I mean, we've played, DiCenzo's have played variety games with Kettleman Gang people, like, outside of character and all that stuff. Like, it's good to make sure that positive community is still fostered, you know, and maintained. Because even if you're fighting in character, making sure it's all love is important. We got the good vibes in this chat. Exactly. Good vibes always. Let me grab another drink though. I'll be back. I'm getting another drink. I'm gonna go over and start chatting with Sloan here in a second, cause it's been a while. I think I had a better angle from over here, but Banshee, how are you? How have you been tonight? With the dreams you believe. This is a deep cut. This is a deep, like, early 2000s deep cut song. It's very good. All right, let me go over here to little Sean. I feel like I should have given them some ammo before I left.
Yeah, I feel like I also should have dropped a shit ton of ammo and bandages or something, but
Yeah,
it's what it is.
it's been a while.
There's 3 Kettlemen up at least. I don't see any more, but I think it's just the 3 of them. Actually,
Yep,
it might just
same.
be 2 now.
Ooh, that's good.
I don't know how many we got left.
You like
but,
this one?
We'll see.
Yeah, the shots from our end are looking kind of scarce. I can't see it all.
They're probably conserving ammunition, which is understandable.
Mm. Damn, I don't need food in a bit. I'm good, Banshee. That's good that that Kettlemans are falling though, because at first it looked like 5 versus fucking 1 from from what I could see.
Well, Kettleman likes to rush.
Uh-huh.
And only a couple of them can actually shoot. So, oh, are they retreating?
I can't see it all.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 4 of them are up, and they're. I think they're fucking retreating, or they're just falling back.
I think you might have a clearer view than I do. I can't see shit through a fog.
Yeah, no, I can just barely see. No, they're doubling back to where they were. Fuck knows what they're trying to do, honestly.
I mean, they've been just kind of scurrying around.
Yeah, there's 4 Kettlemen up, I guess.
Fuck.
I don't know what the fuck. I guess some. Yeah, I think they're fucking getting out of there.
Okay, alright.
Is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they ran out of shit.
They might. Or, knowing Kettleman, they probably just got bored because it took too long. And
What, Stasis? I still see him there. You see him?
yeah, I see one of them over.
Uh-huh.
He's probably trying to cover the retreat, but it looks like they're retreating, doesn't it?
A little bit. I mean, they've been going back and forth this whole time between there and there, though.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I don't know.
Not a retreat. Fuck. They say sometimes what we dislike about people are the things that remind us of ourselves. So if Sloan hates Dahlia because she sees a reflection of herself? Maybe. I mean, well, the way that I've... And of course, this is all speculation. The way that I think Sloan doesn't like Dahlia is that Dahlia has that blind, optimistic confidence of positivity and, like, love and friendship, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's a fucking Powerpuff Girl. And I think that someone like Sloan... And Dahlia has suffered. That's the reason that she behaves that way. Dahlia has suffered a lot. And that's why she has taken this approach to life that she has. But I think that someone like Sloan, who's also suffered a lot, kind of took the opposite path. So she sees someone like Dahlia and doesn't really understand what's going on underneath, and just takes it as, oh, you know, I think she views Dahlia as a bimbo, basically, like a shallow bimbo, but it's not the case at all. And I think that she doesn't want to believe that there's more going on with Dahlia, you know? Right. No, stasis, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Sloane's always been this way, but maybe she used to have hope in humanity as well. We don't know. You know? And she sees that Dahlia has that blind optimism. It's not really blind optimism, but it's like perseverant optimism. And she just doesn't fucking like it. You know what I mean? Community power of love and friendship. It doesn't exist. Between Dahlia cannot use power of love and friendship. It is ineffective. Dahlia is trying to use the power of love and friendship, okay? Blame Dahlia. You're happy and that annoys me. Yeah, literally. No, it's a good, like I said, it's a good foil between the characters, and it's a fun conflict to have as long as it's healthily maintained, you know? That looks like they're retreating.
Might be. I think they're shooting fucking out of range, because I don't really think you can hit anyone from over at the tents where they're at.
Wait, Soder, your rewards are messed up too? I think Stasis's rewards are messed up too. Maybe a Twitch thing. Do they look shirtless to you?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
just shirtless. They're
Okay.
just wearing jeans, running around, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it is 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. They came in with 6 though, so they're down 2 at least.
All right, all right.
One of ours fell off the fucking cliff. I don't know who, but
Yeah.
highly embarrassing.
Interesting. Can't you just hear their voices when you watch them scurry around like that?
Yeah. They're just yelling the most obscene, stupid shit in the world they possibly could. See, I don't know what they're doing because now they're running back the way.
Mm-hmm.
The way Kettleman always fights is he always assumes that there's some like magical, special little sneak hole that if he just runs around enough and he finds it, it'll be the perfect place to kill everyone. I don't know why he thinks that way.
Yeah, how many shootouts have you done with him?
Oh, with Kettleman? Not
Yeah.
many at all. I mostly patch them up.
Yeah. Are they the type that they always follow whatever he says, or
None
is
of them
there-
follow any. They don't even follow each other. Each and every single person screams their own orders, and nobody listens to any of them.
Amazing.
And they all just randomly run in directions all the time. It's a miracle that they've ever won a gunfight ever.
I mean, that's the outlaw principle, right?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, the principle is just whatever you can remember that morning.
Yeah, when Sam was becoming an outlaw, I remember specifically him saying, "We're gonna be outlaws, and everybody can do whatever they want, except you have to do whatever I say, unquestioningly."
None of them have any idea what being an outlaw is. Not a single one of them out there.
Clean boy comes, yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's what Sam said when he left the manor that night. That he said, "I'm gonna go show them what an outlaw really is."
Well, Sam said a lot of shit and nobody ever believed him, so.
I mean, he's been doing pretty well though. We gotta give him his flowers on that.
I mean, they all shoot people, yeah, but that doesn't make you an outlaw.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What do you think does?
It's a very complicated and layered question, but not what they're doing.
I mean, I feel like we got time.
Don't know if I have it in me to talk about philosophy right now.
No worries. Yeah, what's up, Anthony? Okay, see, that looks like a retreat because they're way the fuck over that other mountain now.
Might be. Yeah, I don't see any of them.
Damn, it's been a whole day. The whole daylight they've been fighting. Maybe more. Why do I feel like Sloan respects Dahlia after the sit down a little bit more?
And I heard someone creeping around, but I don't know.
Why do I feel like Sloan humanized Dahlia after the sit down?
Oh, now they appear to be coming back again.
I can't see him from here.
They're right behind the rock by the tent there.
You're in a shootout with another family. Is one of the people allowed to supply? No, no, we can't. We cannot run up and help them at all. Not we. I can't give them bullets. I can't give them anything. You think Dahlia outmaneuvered her? Really? It might be a ruse. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, one of the members of the fight could leave and come back, but nobody else could. I don't know. She's humanizing Dahlia way more now than she ever did. Hell yeah. No, I think that I really genuinely feel like Sloan has humanized Dahlia a little bit more after that. And honestly, it's pretty. If Dahlia did really win that sit down, and you can win and lose a sit down, and it, you know, a lot of it is depending on manners in the sit down. Enemies to friends, Slowburn? Honestly, me too. We'll see if it happens, but I really want it to. I really want it to. Sloan humanizing and respecting Dahlia a bit more isn't necessarily a good thing for Sloan. She's gonna be more careful. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, but that's all we want though. Is like, is for to humanize Dahlia. That's it. I feel like winning, if we did win that sit down, which I don't know if we did, but it's important because the whole criticism of Dahlia is that she's incompetent and can't communicate and blah blah blah, and hopefully we proved in that sit down that that wasn't necessarily true. I hope so, Soder. I hope so. Yeah, well, winning, but the thing is like, the thing about a sit down is that there is a winner and a loser. That's the point of the sit down. And one of the coolest things about sit downs, or craziest maybe, is that you can be wrong and still win a sit down. I've done a few mafia style roleplay sit downs. That's one of the things I am experienced with. And yeah, you don't have to. I mean, I've lost several sit downs. I've won sit downs. You don't have to be right to win a sit down. Respect her standing up for herself by making that happen. Yeah, the way to only handle herself. Thank you. Glad Sunny came out and blew open her lie. Yeah, that's true. Dolly's an associate, Sloan's a soldat, and the fact that it ended the way it did is a pretty big win for these. Yeah. There's no winning against a family member. Gotta live with them after it. Well, but that was the whole point. I mean, well, and I made it clear to the brothers before we had the sit down when I requested it. And I made it clear in my speech during the sit down. I think I reiterated it twice even. That the point was that, hey, I want this shit to be done with. I want this shit to be cleared up. I don't want to fight with you. I respect you as a family member. You don't have to like me, but I expect that respect in return. That decency is what I said, what Dahlia said. So I hope that that all, you know, came across the way that it was intended to. Dahlia was a lot more composed and respectable. Interesting. Call it Dahlia's speech or something? Tells us as a Sloan fellow's more organized. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, no, it never happened. It never happened. Well, Sloan was talking about when we came back that night or the night after, and we were all talking about it in the borough. It was like me, Sloan, Ollie, Carlo, Olivia, a couple other people. Pearly, I don't think Pearly was there. That's what she was talking about, but she clearly misinterpreted some information, and she doubled down on it. And she insisted on it because it painted Dahlia in a bad light. And that was what we were trying to get across in the sit down, yeah. Well, that yeah, Stasis, that's exactly what I was trying to reiterate on Dahlia's side of the sit down, is that this was secondhand information, stuff like that. You think the fight's gonna halt? I mean, it's really dark, yeah. But yeah, that was one of the main points that Dahlia had in the sit down, is that the information shouldn't be coming from a secondhand source. Yeah. Yeah. God, they're still fucking going. I don't even know how they think they're gonna see each other right now.
I think they're just shooting at each other.
I mean, the telephone thing is one of the coolest parts about Red Dead roleplay. But once again, it's very important for those things to get cleared up if they're super harmful and they're untrue, you know. Oh, Coots, what's up? How are you? No Twitter, no phone calls? Yeah. Yeah, it makes for a really cool RP. It's one of the perks. I mean, not perks, but it's one of the cool things about it, you know? Yeah, so there's a shootout between DiCenzo's and Kettleman gang right now. Me and Sloan had to break off because there was too many people, so we're just watching. We're just watching and waiting for it to be over so that we can take people to medical afterwards. But they've been going at it for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely gotten to a point with Sloan and Dahlia where she formally confronted it, so now it's kind of like a "you're rubber, I'm glue" situation. Even on the conversation over here, you know, it's like Sloan was still insulting Dahlia, but Dahlia was kind of throwing back jokes at her about it, you know? Damn, I wish we could see what was going on. Oh, ooh, somebody just got shot bad. Think. Damn, this is gonna last fucking forever.
Yeah, we're gonna be here forever.
Well, see, normally this is where Dahlia would ask someone to tell her about themselves. Give me some Dahlia content, and this did not disappoint. Oh, Inspired, thank you so much for coming in. It's so good to see you as always. I'm gonna make a little snow burrow for myself. You're from Ireland, right?
Yep.
You get a lot of snow there.
Nope.
Ooh. What are we gonna do if they lose?
We're gonna wait till we're relatively sure it's clear. We're gonna go up and pick up the wounded.
You think they're gonna take him?
Might take a couple of them. Probably Santino.
The points are still broken? No! Oh, man, I wish... Oh, it takes so long. Dahlia's just like, Sloan. Sloan, would you like a song? I could sing you a song, provide for some entertainment. Damn, they're still on it. Oh, the horse. Oh. You saw that horse?
No, which horse?
Yeah, it was a weird horse. Weird horse running up and down the mountain just now. It's gone.
Probably.
Mimical. I mean, have you ever known them to be one to retreat?
Or Kettleman's gang? Yes.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah,
Really?
they're fucking cowards. Absolutely, they will.
Interesting. See, I would think the opposite.
No. You're misinterpreting. They have no principles. Just because they fail out of things doesn't actually mean it's true.
Uh-huh. What about them getting bored and pushing too hard?
They also may do that.
That's
It's
a
the
big...
problem. You can't really plan for anything because they're just random and stupid.
That's the big Sam's Club hack, is that they will always get impatient and push after like 20 minutes at least.
Well, is what it is, I guess.
See, Sam's Club doesn't retreat though.
Honestly, we're just waiting this one out until the gunfire stops.
Mm-hmm. I am kind of worried about that one that fell down the mountain though.
So am I, but you can't get there without going around, so...
Yeah. I
I
mean,
actually don't even know how we're gonna get them off the mountain, because you can't get down once you fall down from there, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks like there might be a little bit of a path, actually. You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, it looks like there is, but there kind of isn't, though. It's all
It's not
very
really.
like earlier, where it was very slippery all the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
That whole cliffside is like that.
Damn. Hey, you don't have a snack, do you?
Yeah, I've got a little something here, but we might need to get more supplies.
Yeah. I mean, probably not a bad idea anyway. The only thing I'm missing is food.
Whoa. Sorry, I think that was the fucking, yeah. Huh.
What do you see?
No, mimical.
Really?
Yeah, just rode past.
Oh shit.
Well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She's sharing her lunch. Fuck. I love this song. I Wish I Was Your Boy, 1975. They sampled Just My Imagination by The Temptations, which is, I cover that song all the time. I haven't seen them, have you?
Not for a minute, no.
Oh, there's one.
Oh yeah, we're still shooting, so we're out.
Oh, this is a good song. You know the worst part about this is that it's gonna happen, and no matter who wins, the war is still not over.
And it's never going to be over. Kettleman has never finished a single war. It's not going to go anywhere.
Wait, really?
No, no.
I thought he had some kind of like Gavin Summers war or something like that.
No, someone's just said, we're not coming after you anymore. I don't fucking care. And Kettleman said, haha, I won.
That, right, okay, yeah.
But they're still, if they see each other, they'll still fucking shoot each other, though.
Wait, really? Like to this day?
I'm 100% sure that Kettleman, if he saw Summers again, would still shoot him. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
I've seen 2 up. How many have you seen?
I saw 3 of them a minute ago, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming probably still 4 up. And we're gonna be here for a while.
God damn. I mean, let me know if you got any campfire stories.
Not really.
Man, well, this one because they're pinned down the village. See, it's really terrible because they got the fucking high ground right here. There's no way for us to push. It's like the fort is good, but it's still unfortunate at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be honest, they shouldn't even really be firing. They should just wait until they try and come in the door and fucking shoot the fuck out of them. Because we'll run out of ammunition first, and there's no reason for anyone to expose themselves to the fucking tower, so I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like they might be actually doing what you just said. Now that you think about it, I mean, how many shots have you seen come from them versus the other way, right?
Yeah, it's been a while, so maybe.
Really wonder how they came upon this, though. Like, were they really just hunting, you know?
I have no idea why they would come up here if they were really just hunting. I have no clue.
I always feel bad in situations where I just have to stand by.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have a reason to stand by. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to help people afterwards. It has been so long. Well, to be fair, the Billy Joe Barber gunfight that we had in the snow was like an hour long for sure. Well, when it's time, you know, I think it goes without saying, just let me know what you need me to do. I'll help you whatever you need.
Yeah, appreciate it. She'll be okay, but we'll see.
Unless one side makes a move, the law intervening is probably only letting them break this stalemate. I mean, somebody's got to push eventually. Somebody's got to fucking push. Somebody's gonna push. I'm gonna eat some pasta. Back it up, back it up, back it up for you. I'm telling y'all, this pasta, amazing. I got some pasta! So, wait, hang on. So, Ivan is friend. Oh no, KG is attacking the family. We know that. But down the street there is this wonderful Italian restaurant called Amatza Cafe, and we know the chef, and he came over tonight. So Ivan went there for dinner tonight, and he, the chef, made me a special pasta, and it was like crab rangoon style, like like crab rangoon style fucking lamb ragu, delicious. So good. So good. And he was actually over at the house. He came back over to the house. That's why I got up and hugged him goodbye. No, Anthony, we were there when the fight started. Me and Sloan were there when the fight started, and we peeled off. Yeah, it was just so good. It's so delicious. Yeah. The chef is so cool. He's such a good guy. So sweet. I see, I think 3.
Yeah, definitely 3.
These look like floating otters in the sky. Where's my portion? I ate it all. I'm sorry, you guys. I took all the pasta. Sorry. It's been the shootout has lasted so long that I ate all the pasta and I couldn't share it with the rest of the chat. So I apologize. You know, next time I'll be a little less selfish. But tonight, you know, I had to sustain myself with the pasta. I only see 3. I've only seen 3. I'm gonna go cry now, wait, because I didn't give you pasta. Okay, so the thing about this gunfight right now is that my stream is the one you want to be in for the background music. My stream is the one you want to be in for the vibing background music, you know? Pasta is life. Pasta is life, yeah. I didn't eat pasta for so long because one of my first jobs when I moved to New York when I was very young was at an Italian restaurant, and all I ate was pasta. And I gained weight for the first time in my life. They're not even shooting anymore.
No, I think they're all literally just gonna stand up there until someone does something.
Yeah.
Waste all our fucking time.
Mm. They're trying, I mean, but honestly, but they're right. Like, if they push out, they have the advantage.
Yeah. It's just a waiting game.
Uh-huh. Crazy how much of this is just patience. It's so realistic. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, not like I know anything about war in real life, but it's just so like it just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it realistically. Wait, what's everyone's favorite type of pasta? I like a good bolognese. Bolognese. Oh, a good tortellini with like peas and like a white sauce, like not like Alfredo, but I mean like a white sauce. You know what I mean? Like that shit's good. That shit is top tier. With garlic. Runny lasagna like Dahlia made for Sunny and Cesar. Oh, we can't see shit. I love all pasta. That's a good take. That's a good take, Anthony. All pasta is good pasta. That's true. I can't say I can argue with that at all. I wish that I had my camera tonight so I could turn my camera on for you guys and talk. Alfredo with blackened chicken. So I'm gonna say that spaghetti and meatball. I'm gonna say that when I worked at Red Lobster, we did have the Cajun chicken Alfredo. And that is disgusting, but it's delicious. You know what I mean? It's like you can feel how gross it is, but at the same time, it's so delicious and enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't eat it at work because it would make me just feel terrible. But when I was eating it, bliss. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, the other really terrible part about this is that they have the opportunity to send somebody to get more ammo and supplies and shit. And we don't. Take the fight from the kid. It's American Italian? Yeah. Oh, you're American Italian. Oh, nice. It's less terrible. Oh, less terrible if you make it yourself, for sure. The chain restaurants are so, you know, everything is just so processed, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain they already have resupplied, so.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
And I feel like even if ours knew about like the, you know, the route that we took down, even if one of them was like, yeah, I can go down that way, there's really no way to get back there.
You can, you just have to go in between. You can't go around the side. And I'm absolutely certain that KG would shoot anyone who came up there, so.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Fuck. What are you, low quality Alfredo? Yeah. May make us more calories, but it tastes amazing as long as you don't overeat. Okay, so like, here's the thing. That's what I do. So like, me personally, I eat little bits at a time frequently is the way that I prefer to eat, right? So like, I won't, like, if I cannot eat a full meal. Like, if somebody serves me a full plate at a restaurant, I cannot eat all of that. But, you know, I'll get one and just eat until I'm full. Wait like an hour and eat a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like that. That's the way I prefer to eat, because I hate feeling over full. That's what takeout bags are for. Exactly. I always take out food. Whenever we go to eat, I always end up taking out food. I don't overeat. I hate the feeling of overeating. What's the point of overeating when I can enjoy the food multiple times? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I love food. I'll eat it over and over again. You know? It's better for... Dude, I don't know. Some leftovers are good. Some leftovers are good. I love leftovers. I really do. I didn't used to, but I've really grown to love leftovers. Okay, no. Pasta is actually... I love leftover pasta. It's weird. I don't know if this is weird. I love the way that leftover pasta, like, the way the oil separates. I don't know. I love it. I don't know. I can't... I just love it. No, I love it, like, especially like tortellinis, like white sauces and stuff like that. No, delicious. Delicious. It tastes so good. I don't know what it is. To me, it tastes so good. I want to like ask Sloan any question ever, but I'm still too intimidated by her to just have like a heart-to-heart. Ribeye fillet, wrapped with bacon, topped with mushrooms, cracked pepper, garlic, and cream sauce, served with vegetables. Sounds fucking delicious, actually. That's exactly what that sounds like. Is delicious. Prince, how have you been? Like, I don't see you almost every day, but like, how have you been? It's like eating pasta covered in olive oil. I mean, all pasta's covered in olive oil. Will nature make a man of me? Yeah. This is one of my favorite songs, dude. This Charming Man by the Smiths. Phenomenal song. Yep, that's the 4th. That's probably the resupply.
Yep.
Fuck.
I mean, this is just comical at this point. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, but the thing is, as well, they're not pushing. Like, they will not go. They're just gonna sit there and shoot at the fucking tower for as long as I can.
Right.
And they're not gonna shoot anyone. They're in a fucking tower. It's useless.
The way it looks like he's doing a weird dance right now. He looks like he's like going, mom, mom, mom. He looks like a wiggle emote. Where are the Italians? Why did it look to me like someone just fell down the fucking mountain on their side?
And they say, well, they might be impatient. They might be trying to push.
I hope they fucking do.
Oh, did someone else just fall down the mountain?
It is what it looked like to me, yes.
Did that look like someone just fell down the mountain?
It looked like it, yeah. And I hope that it's true. I really hope it's true. Because that's a long ass way down.
Oh yeah, that's everything's fucking busted.
Would love for us to have seen what we just saw. Would love for that to be
I
reality.
really hope so. And did you think you saw someone before that as well fall down?
Yes.
Oh.
I saw it twice. Yep.
I really hope it's not a trick of the dusty air or something, because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Here's your extra ammo. Wah!
And see, suddenly I feel much better about the entire fight, I'm gonna be honest. Suddenly
Yeah.
the 2 hours are worth it, yeah.
Yeah. Aw, see, look at Sloan and Dahlia laughing together. Yep, confirmed. I've only seen 2 moving since then.
Yep, that's magical.
This was fun, so
That's
let's
truly
do it
magical.
again sometime. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck, if they really got only 2, God, I don't know. We don't know how many we have up there, though.
I think I've counted maybe 3, because you can see him
Yeah.
kind of moving around up there. I think we have at least 3 up, but I don't know. At least 2, but I think 3. But if it's just the 2 of them left up there and 2 of them have fallen off the fucking mountain now,
Yeah, exactly.
they might retreat. They might just leave because they're.
I mean, they look pretty scared right now.
Yeah, well, my brave commander fell off the fucking mountain as well.
I hope it was Jack, too.
Jack, James, Mills, any of them, honestly.
Yeah. I specifically hope it was Jack and James. Specifically.
It would be very appropriate for them as people.
I think I might have seen a 3rd moving, but it could have been a trick of the eyes.
I don't see. I see 1 and 2.
I mean, they're probably at least gonna try and go grab them, right?
Down the cliff.
I mean, like in some way, like even if they go around the other side, right?
No, you can't really. You'd have to go down from where we are on this side.
Mm-hmm. Does it look to you like they were looking at us just now?
They might have been, but they're welcome to come around this side. I'll happily fucking shoot them.
No, they are so regrouping right now. They're so just 2 right now.
Yeah, there's the 2 of them, and they're panicking up there. That's very funny, to be fair.
What do we do? What do we do? Oh, they can
Just
do a
keep
little
randomly
shoot.
shooting
Do a
from
little
the
shoot.
range that they can't hit anyone. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
And now I can't see them anymore.
I mean, we've still got, I think, 3 people up, maybe more.
Mhm.
So if they start coming out of the tower, because they've got a much better vantage point up there, so it's probably how we'll know.
Oh yeah, you saw that? On the other side of that rock right there.
Which one?
The one directly below, diagonal to the tent. You can see the flashes from their gun just came from behind that rock.
Yeah, they're probably trying to push up there.
Yeah, yeah, you see him.
Yeah, look at them. Yeah, there's only two of
Oh,
them left.
wait, is that us? That's
no,
us pushing?
No, we did.
Oh, we're
Are
pushing.
we pushing?
We're pushing. We're pushing.
Are we why are we
Oh,
pushing?
we're pushing. Oh shit, we're pushing.
Why are we pushing?
Outnumbered, maybe. Yeah, 3 of us, 2 of them. Pushing.
Okay, three. No, there's 4. There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us? Hell yeah!
There's 4 of us. Yeah,
Hell
all right.
yeah!
One's down. Yeah, 4
Oh
of
my
us.
God, I
Get
see
in.
it, I see
Yeah.
it,
There's 5 of us.
Oh shit! Oh my fucking god.
Oh, do not fuck this up. Good lord.
Oh, please, please, please.
Yeah, they're going. They're fucking going.
Oh my god. There's a horse coming up. Okay.
Yeah, that's Santino's fucking horse.
Oh shit. Fuck.
I mean, they probably chased them all the way down. We should get on. We should probably go up around.
Yep. Holy shit.
And it only took 2 of them slipping off the fucking cliff. Wow.
I'm sorry, that should not be as funny as
They should end the war right now, to be fair. After that kind of embarrassment, they really should just end the fucking war.
Holy shit. What a push! What a push!
My god, if they were resupplying and we bottlenecked with at least 5 people still standing. And it took 2 fucking hours and they fell off a cliff.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Cliff was a
It's
paid
just
actor.
indecent to continue the war at this point, I feel.
Sloan and Dahlia hung out for 2 hours, yeah. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
It's indecent to continue the war. They should surrender on terms of being fucking morons, I think.
MVP Cliff. Oh shit, I didn't know there's a shack here, wow.
There's a whole mine shop.
Holy shit, wow.
Yeah, it's very dangerous, don't go in there.
Okay. That's the horse we saw.
Yep.
Do you think they went in the fucking mineshaft?
No, I don't think so. It's a dead end, it's the only way.
Okay. But still, like,
I
there's
don't
stuff.
think anyone... Yeah, I don't think anyone should be up here, but...
Okay.
We're gonna try and disengage if they are, because,
Yeah, we're just here for the bodies.
Mhm.
Wait, what? You fell?
Yeah, is it Carlo down there? Because I know where the fuck he is.
No, he's
Howdy.
not. He's not down there. Also, be careful with the horse, because
No, I know exactly where it is. We saw him fall, if that's Carlo.
Sonny and Leo fell.
Yeah.
They also fell? Are we all right? Are we all in one piece?
Well, no, Carlo
Sloan,
fell,
hold
and
the fuck
apparently
up.
so did Leo and Sonny. What the fuck?
Okay.
How did they fall? Don't
They're
go
not-
to the ledge.
They're not who we saw.
If they're... Sally, do you want to hop off here, maybe? Because I'm going to see if I can go around and get him from...
Sure.
Olivia, stay away from the ledge. Stay away from it. Just stay away from it. It's a fucking order. Stay away from it.
The irony, yeah.
sure Leo and Sonny are down there?
Left him down.
Yes, they dropped.
Fuck.
But it wasn't them that fell. Didn't two of them fall first?
What? How'd you know?
Because we were watching the whole time from across the ravine.
Oh shit. Leo? Don't get close to that ledge.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's down there.
Leo.
He's down there. He's saying that we need to go around down to the river and then come back up to reach them.
Shit. All right. Let's go.
Wait, so did two of them fall first? And
Yeah,
then?
two of them fell, and somehow Leo and Sonny fell when it was all over.
Okay, yeah,
Alright,
we saw that.
Okay. Well, shit.
We need to go try to get all of them.
Can I what, please?
What do you want
Yeah,
to do,
well,
Cesare?
We have Mills and Alice up here. We need someone to stay with them and Pip, and then we can go get the others.
And Caniclo.
And Kninklo, yeah.
Shit, they got him. They got their ass.
It's still relatively remote up here. We can take them inside. I can take a look at them while you guys go try to get the others.
Main thing, just keep them by a fire.
Yeah. Is there heat inside that, Sloan said it was heated in there.
They're gonna want to do A9.
I could take a look at them while you guys try to get the rest of them. Fuck.
It can't be open. Okay, well, apparently it's frozen to his fucking head.
Well,
Hell yeah. This is where we were right here. Me and Sloan have been standing right, like, here the whole time.
Slap!
What?